hope that you were still able to be introduced to him, because there's a lot of people that was born, around the time that you was born, that they don't care about Michael Jackson because they don't deem him as somebody who was, in the era of their era.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
I'm well versed in music. They
The first album that I bought on my own money from cutting grass was the Thriller 25th anniversary because I wanted to listen to Human Nature, and the History album that my parents had didn't have that on disc one, and I only heard a song on the radio, and I was like 9, and I bought the 25th anniversary
really,
edition that had Quincy Jones and Rod. That's how I knew who Rod Temperton was, and Rod Temperton is one of the greatest writers in the 70s and 80s for black songs, and he's a white guy. But you know what I'm saying? One thing about him, I found out about him. I found out about Quincy Jones and him being a producer. I found out like they made over 120 songs for the out. They did like 92 cuts for Bad, and not for Bad, but for Billie Jean, and they went with the second cut. Listen to songs Carousel, Starlight that didn't make the album, and just certain things that a 9 or 10-year-old wouldn't really understand or hear about unless you stumbled upon some shit like that. So my
yeah,
love
but this shit right here hit your 9-year-old spirit.
Oh yeah, cut it off. Cut it off. Yeah, we don't want to get
We
Oh
not
yeah, yeah,
live.
cut it.
We
Oh
not
yo, hold
live,
on.
right?
Hold on. Yo, hold on. You gotta cut it off. Yeah, we live. We live. Oh, you didn't know we was live. My bad. No, we
No,
live. We just segued into the conversation. Since
live.
we live, hold on, let me introduce everybody. Yo, this is a very special episode of a Gift and a Curse podcast and Perspectives and Facts podcast. We have figured out, look at us, niggas in tech, figured it out. We are live streaming on both of our platforms at the same time. I am on IG Live. We are on Facebook Live, right? We are on about 3, 4 different platforms. Niggas in tech. Salute to the producer, J Doug. We out here running and burning the midnight oil. This is
Yeah.
awesome. Salute to you. Would you
Hey,
like?
y'all. Hey,
Say
hey, hey, hey,
what's up,
hey.
yo.
I'm
Say what's up.
here.
Be proud, man. Say what's up. Say what's up to your people, man. We got some people in live chat already in
Hey,
here.
hey, hey. What's up, y'all? We back at it again with another one. Shout out to my killer gang who pulling right up on me. I love y'all. Look,
Yeah,
I'm here with my brother from another. And somehow his
see,
producer is the shh. Okay, that's salute to the producer because he figured this out for me. I don't know about Jay. But I ain't know how to do none of this shit.
listen. You see, we are in here. This is dope. I was just thinking because me and you were talking throughout the day about what I'm saying, just regular shit, and then you're like, oh, you're gonna go live today, and I was like, man, yeah, I'm gonna go live too. And I think what happened was when both of us went to go live and we went on YouTube, Starr was live. Because literally what happened was when he went live, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm just gonna cool out. I called onto the show, I'm saying, tapped in, let niggas know. I was like, we're gonna go live when you get off. And one thing I like about my producer is like he's so tapped into like our world. Like me and him was just smoking, taking shots, just watching Starr. You know what I'm saying? And just chilling. Like I said, a minute. And then he went off, and I'm tapping in with you. I'm like, hey man, what I'm saying? Oh, you just see me looking. I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, yo, why don't
YouTube man, take this shit off the screen. Don't let me get y'all stupid motherfuckers together because I know the trolls is in
I
the
don't even see,
building, bitch. Let's be
oh,
very clear.
oh, that's a fact. But yeah,
This
but
giving man, you lucky I can't pull the rest of this shit out. You
hold on,
bum.
wait, nah, listen, niggas is tripping. Fuck that. Listen.
Oh, somebody said I didn't even see what that said.
Nah, I
Oh, I didn't even read it. I didn't
Look,
even put a
because the
comment. I'm
majority of
sorry.
these
That's
motherfuckers is
fucked up.
coming from my dad page. I see y'all. Look, the Star
oh
Report.
yeah, they pouring in, but that's what's up. But
Look
listen,
the
nah,
troll babies. I know I'm
you
built
know
for
the
this
troll, baby.
shit. And
But
y'all don't
listen,
know. Star is my fucking dad, nigga. You better
nah,
ask
that's the fact.
him, bitch.
And but we were chilling, we were texting like, yeah, you about to go live too. And like the idea just hit my head. I'm like, yo, I'm pretty sure if we both use StreamYard, they let content creators stream on both of their platforms. Like that's how you collaborate. Built like whoever built the app had to put that in there. So I brought it up, and we asked the producer. I'm like, hey, yo, J Dub, is that something we can do? It's like, hell yeah. And then we set it up, and now we doing it. We live. It was worth the wait. It was worth.
It
You know what I'm
was.
saying?
It definitely was.
Exactly. And this is I think what somebody like Star would want. This is what anybody would want on some real shit where it's like, okay, people went, they watched Star Report, you spent 2 hours over there, and then immediately after that ends, you can segue
His
yourself
fucking kids is live and in action. Look, I'm
over to our platform. This is
shout
the
out to
manifestation of how
the
things work.
I see y'all. Shout out to the chat. They pulling up on you, brother.
Hey, listen, this is a we doing the right thing. We doing the right thing. We making sure the people is fed. You know what I'm saying? Making sure the troll babies eat. And they just
Oh, them
reciprocate with
titties.
love.
I'm trying, nigga. I'm
Hey,
trying.
y'all make sure, hey, listen, you hit her like button and hit my like button. You hit the like buttons on both of our
Yes.
channels. Make the likes look like the viewers. Make the likes reflect the
Yes.
viewers.
Killa Gang, y'all already know. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Y'all know
Mm,
what's up.
Salute the main TV. Salute my dog Brick Boy Ray. Hey, you know that's my guy right there, Brick Boy Ray. Man, we go back a couple years, man. Salute the Pardon. You know my brand with the guys. We in the building. We just had a party. I know if you follow me on Instagram, highlife93, highlife_93 on Instagram. You see we had a popping party at Archives Vintage. We had OG Young Marco in the building. Had a great performance. You know what I'm saying? Had Naps whipping outside cooking it. You know what I'm saying? Making up plates for everybody. We did a good show. Had a lot of people come out showing love. So salute to our brand. We dropped a new, you know what I'm saying, some new merch in there. Had them bitches going for $20 a piece, a good little sale popping off. So just salute the Pardon and you know, us out here in the clothing brand and just making an impact in my city. And anybody, anything you want to, you know what I'm saying, you know, talk about chop it up with address real quick. You know, I know you know, rolled up something nice. I got a nice bottle of Don Julio tonight. You know what I'm saying? We getting in that right.
Hey.
Hey man, listen, I'm just a humble servant of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a humble servant of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And I salute my guys, man, for believing in me. And you know, we doing what we doing right now, dog. We gonna get some Pardon merch. We're gonna get sponsored in a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? But what you smoking on? I know you got that good gas rolled up. That good New York sour diesel.
Definitely do now. I don't do sour diesel, nigga. I ain't did sour diesel in years, nigga. I ain't even heard that shit in years.
No, my. Hey, listen, all New York niggas come down to Florida and start talking about, man, that we used to love the sour diesel, the sour diesel. I'm like,
man,
that's why y'all be running around hustling, bustling so aggressive. Y'all be smoking that sativa.
That's how I know a nigga old if he even mentioned that. You mentioned some shit like sour diesel or chocolate, I know you an old head.
Especially chocolate. Chocolate, you know, you've been smoking since '98.
Nigga,
chocolate. Let me know you was smoking grape swishers. That's what
Pusha smokers. I can't do it.
Now you also, I used to roll up Dutch Masters, the Palmer.
Shout out to my Dutch rollers, vanilla Dutches. Let me tell
Vanilla
y'all,
Dutch, yeah.
These blunt bills is basically the Dutches without the guts. You feel me? You ain't got to go through the bothering of cracking the Dutch open. It's a triple leaf. You feel me? You get 3 leaves on this joint.
They kicked you they sponsoring you. Nigga dropping a whole. Hey, don't drop a whole ad, nigga. Hey, listen. Hey, don't lower the price. Hey, listen.
Never be on it, y'all. Hey, everybody, shout out to the Killa Gang is in the building.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. I'm a manager for a clothing brand for a reason. Hey, don't give up the bag for free. We gotta get the bag first.
You right. My bad, brother. My bad.
But to segue into some shit, because I woke up this morning and I was glad to see they got another nigga off the street. Nothing warms my heart than to see a flashy, fly, jiggy nigga doing too much, getting swept off the street and getting thrown back in this big old good black crab bucket we call America. Get your ass back in the crab bucket with the rest of us. Who told you was better than us? Come back home. Come back home. Your boy got Bishop Lamar Whitehead got hit with the charge, and I want to give the floor to you. Go ahead.
Okay, well, as we already know, Lamar Miller Whitehead has been charged with everything you can imagine. We got the indictment, honey. And in this indictment, there is several charges that he is listed in. Now, this is the one Fast forward to the one that's blowing my mind, you guys. I want to make very clear because there is a lot of people out there who are upset that he has already posted bond. Now, for those of you who don't know, yes, he was arrested early this morning around 6 a.m. Okay, allegedly, while his wife was live with the baby begging for money, they was at the door. Allegedly. Shout out to the Killa Gang who's trying to give me that information. I told y'all have to screen record it and email it to me because the wife has blocked me on all social media platforms, darling. So what I need you to do is screen record and send that to me because allegedly we got the feds knocking at the door while the wife was live. Now get into this, okay? Allegedly, the bitch up pressured a business owner out of $5,000. And he was pressuring him so much to the point where the nigga went to the police. He said, look, I'm having an issue. This man keep trying to press me out my money. So the Fed said, okay, how much he want? How much he want? 5,000? Give it to him. Oh yeah, allegedly. He pressured a businessman out of money, okay? $5,000. And when he got the $5,000, he got a little happy. And then he went to the same man and tried to get him to give him $500,000, okay? Now he said he will give him a stake in a certain real estate transaction in return for the money. But we all know that he ain't got no ties like that. Allegedly, Mayor Adams has been trying to back up off for him ever since the alleged robbery. Now, he is charged with 2 counts of wire fraud, each of which carries a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison, 1 count of extortion, which carries a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison, and 1 count of making material false statements, which carries a maximum sentence of 5 years. Okay? Everybody is up in arms at the fact that he done got bonded out. But again, what I need y'all to keep in mind that a $500,000 bond, all you have to pay is 10% of that, right? So let's say he had to pay $50,000 to get out. We knew he was going to be out today, right? But that doesn't negate the fact that he still has to now fight these charges. Okay? Oh yes, Evelyn. He's definitely a clown. He's definitely a clown. Now I don't know if you know, but Dawn Florio is his lawyer. If you're not familiar with her, she is actually 6ix9ine's former lawyer. Are you? Did you know that, brother?
I didn't know. Listen, that's why when this topic came up, I introduced it and I got the fuck out the way. I told Coach, I'm calling the Killer ISO. I'm passing her the rock. I'm gonna be over here on the baseline by the bench, and I'm gonna watch her work because this only you should be talking about this right
Wait
now.
a minute. So allegedly, my Killer Gang is saying that he didn't have to post the 10%. He got out. He got out on his own recognizance. What?
Being cool with certain people in high power means a lot. Allegedly his relationships with high officials can play a good part into your favor with law enforcement.
Say resend it. I didn't get the email. Oh man. Shout out to the Killer Gang. You know what? So he didn't even have to post the 50,000. Ain't that something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, my bad, y'all. I'm looking through my emails. I gotta look. I gotta search.
Nah,
Child.
but listen, I'm gonna keep it above. While you're searching for your emails, that one video with him dancing to that Jay-Z, and then it's switching to that to the Pharrell song. Listen, I'm sorry. That was hard. That was hard. Can you pull that up? Go to. I'm gonna send. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send it to you.
I can pull
I'm
it
gonna
up.
send you. No, I'm gonna send him. I'm gonna send him your video.
Yeah, let him put
because
that. Shout out to the producer. Okay, I need a
yeah,
producer like him, y'all.
because when I tell you, matter of fact, yeah, when I tell you that, oh my god, that video was fire. Hold on.
And you know what's so funny? Let me give you the backstory about that video, brother. So that's the video that put him on my radar. And I got the video from the GOAT. Shout out to 50. Anybody who know me know how much I love 50. Not like that, y'all. Business wise, okay? Let's be very clear. I got that video from 50, and that's what put me. That's what put him on my radar. I said, "Wait, who the
Right.
is this clown?" And here we are. I went down a Portuguese, what we call a Portuguese rabbit hole, right, Killer Gang? Shout out to y'all.
A Portuguese rabbit hole.
Because alleged. See, what you don't know, Jay,
I just sent it to you on IG. Go ahead.
you
Go.
don't know that his spiritual wife, who he's
Wait, hold on,
currently,
hold on. What do you mean his spiritual wife? What? She's just not his wife?
well, we have found paperwork on everything but a legal marriage.
Yeah. What's a spiritual wife? What do you mean a spiritual wife?
Allegedly, they are married spiritually, but they ain't got near paperwork to say they're legally married.
That's his shorty wop.
That part.
Okay, that's his shorty wop.
That is definitely his shorty wop.
Okay. You know, niggas. Hey, hold on. We play. Is this live? Hey, oh
Nah.
nah, you gotta play it back.
I will not lose. Bishop, Apostle, you
He wasn't even on beat. I can't
He looked
stand.
like a dark skinned Mace.
Listen, I don't care. Listen, all you hating ass niggas better see me shining while you sitting there in your busted Timbs, your dirty New Era hat, and your gas station white tee over here trying to hit dice to get a little money to buy that dub sack. Watch me pass by you niggas bumping that hoe. I hate you niggas so much, I'm gonna drop the top and speed and run this red light to make sure you niggas can't run down on you did that hoe. I'm about to floss on you niggas to your Jay-Z record. Listen, why you acting like the bishop don't be out here getting his real estate on, out here hopping out the Maybachs and telling niggas how to invest in homes? And it was time. It was time. He was like Frank Lucas in the mink coat. He was like BMF rolling in with the "We Are the World" of the "World Is Yours" banner in ATL. When you start doing too much,
Mhm.
niggas start talking, niggas start snitching, and what happened? Niggas dropped the dime. He was out here trying to press motherfucker, and niggas talking about, that's why they ran down on him. Being janky,
Mhm.
they ran down on him.
Brother, you listen. I never in my life heard of anybody getting out on their own personal recognizance on the Fed charge.
Hey, when you cool with certain people, hey, listen, salute to him for making sure his connects were in good enough places to where he will have favorable settlements once the shit hits the fan. Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's some really 0.1% shit. Let me secure a relationship with individuals in high power while I'm committing alleged acts, allegedly. A lot of people don't secure those types of relationships before they get into certain types of businesses. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that they are protected when shit hits the fan. That's something you
Mm.
need to do. But at the same time, not every day you get an elected black mayor.
Hmm. Look, I'm confused because I thought his one and only favor was when he choked that lady at his event space. You know, I thought that was his one and done. Allegedly, you only get one of them type of favors to get yourself out of them type of situations. You don't get to fuck up every time and think you can call on, the mayor. Allegedly, all this shit is allegedly.
Allegedly, but I look at it also in a way where he knew, like, he didn't know this was gonna happen, but he kind of knew at the end of the day what type of time he was on. And like I said, he's still fighting the case, so I'm not gonna say he's guilty of anything. We're gonna use allegedly, but at the end of the day, I don't feel like this is gonna play out. I think they're gonna press, and no, I think to prevent thing to prevent him opening up a case of worms that can lead somewhere more prominent, he got let out. Do you see what I'm saying? He got let out because the people who he might be affiliated with know if he gets pressed, he is going to fold. And let me flex my power and relieve him of his stress and get him back home to his family before they get him a number one Big Mac and a large fry of Coca-Cola and 2 cigarettes. And he starts giving you more recordings than Tupac after he died. You know what I'm saying? Strategically, you would think anybody you can get out of a situation once they get into the situation and they can maybe put you in a situation, you would do your best by pulling them out of the stressful situation. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, but I think that this is going to open up a can of worms for a lot of people. This might have a trickle down effect. No, you think they're going to stop it before it starts?
You know why I don't think it will open up a can of worms? Because him going home already shows him a sign of good faith with the people he's affiliated with on the other side. Do you see what I mean by that? Let me make sure you get home before you get nervous and start saying more than what we need you to say and get everybody in trouble. Let me flex my power to make sure you don't open up that can of worms. Does that make sense?
A lot of sense.
And
So,
don't you think that
so are we thinking that allegedly this nigga might get knocked off out of the blue for no reason? Are we looking at another suicide coming? No, allegedly. I'm just saying.
I think that
Am I going too far?
no. You're not. No, listen, we ain't gone far enough. I think honestly, what happened tonight, the fact that he got out, knowing how y'all be playing the law in New York, was definitely strategic because, and I'm pretty sure because they already know he the type of nigga.
I
What's
know
up,
niggas
man?
who,
How you
who
doing?
went to the Allen today for less. Are you kidding?
Listen, he's the type of nigga.
On dollar bills.
He's the type of nigga that will turn state and fed on everybody to go home. And everybody knows it. He don't mind fucking over niggas to get ahead. We know this. It's blatant. So, and you know what? That's what I'm saying. Listen, as much as he's a menace and people take off, listen, his intelligence level is high to the point where, like I said, he may have other people by the balls. And that's why he's home with his family right now. Because he made sure, hey, y'all know if I ever get cased up, all y'all niggas gonna be in there by nightfall. All right, let's make sure he gets home before he goes ahead and makes that to fruition. They say the most. Go ahead.
Let me send I'm gonna message you something. Ask your lovely producer to get it up on the screen for us, okay?
Yeah.
We have people in the chat saying that that's not true, you guys. And shout out to the Killa Gang. Y'all know I don't be sitting up here bumping my gums for nothing. I don't be reporting no bullshit. Okay?
Yeah, send me. I'll send direct to the producer. You know what I'm saying? We'll just make sure I think we're getting the right information. We don't want to get any.
And we definitely not are gonna sit up here and report no bullshit. Now, whether or not the Daily, and I doubt it, because what you have to remember, you guys, like I keep telling you, he done pissed off them reporters, the Daily News, the fucking Associated Press, the New York Post. None of them are on the Bishop's team, beloved. You have to know that. So anything that they printing up against him is factual. Okay? Now you can go and Google it yourselves.
All right, yeah, I'm sending this to him now.
He was released on a $500,000 personal recognizance bond. Okay? Now, I do not know what the fuck that is. Have never heard of it. I know niggas who went to the Allen for less today. No lie.
Damn. Today? That's crazy.
Okay.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Do you like chopped cheeses?
Oh my God.
Is the Aki
No,
way? I'm
nigga,
only asking 'cause
I don't get a chopped cheese. I'm very much a honey turkey type of girl.
our chopped cheese is good though.
They are phenomenal, but I try to steer clear of them.
So if I ever came up there, you would like, and I was like, "Yo, take me where I can get like a fire chopped cheese."
Trouble, you hear this nigga?
You would know. You
Brooklyn
would know where to. You do you have somewhere to take me to get a fire chopped cheese?
Absolutely. I would take you to get a fire chopped cheese from every borough. Nigga, from Brooklyn, from Queens, Manhattan, the
Yo, I
Bronx.
don't.
The
That
only
hey,
I ain't gonna hold you. The only place I can't take you to get you one is Staten Island. Shout out to Staten Island. You know, they are a part of the five boroughs, but we really don't claim them too much. They across
they
the fucking water, you guys. We don't go over there. All we know is Wu Tang. Shout out to Wu Tang.
yeah, I was just asking because the chopped cheeses. To be honest, I don't think my gut can survive 5 chopped cheeses. To be honest, I don't think I want to go through that. But we have the an indictment returned last week under seal and placed in a courthouse vault was made public ahead of his arraignment Monday. Miller Whitehead, 45, was released on a $500,000 personal recognized bond. What does that mean?
Recognizance.
Recognized bond. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He high, y'all.
Recognized. Yeah. Damn. So what is that? What is a recognized bond? Or what does that mean? What does
That
that
mean
mean?
you don't have to go through a bail bondsman. That mean you're responsible for making sure you come back to court, not
Yeah,
a
he was
bail
released on
bondsman.
he was ROR. That's what they call ROR.
Oh, okay. I got R&R before. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
But I didn't have to pay for it. I just got R&R
you
before. Yeah.
got ROR out of the fucking
Oh,
Fed.
but you know why though? Because if you don't have, I don't know if, but if you don't have a criminal history, you are up to get
He had
R&R.
You got a
yeah,
hell of a
that's when
criminal
you can get
history.
ROR when you don't have a criminal history. This
I mean,
nigga
no, I ain't gonna lie, because I'm not, my record wasn't clean. They R&R me because I haven't gotten in trouble in a long time since that
yeah,
time, so I was able to be
yeah,
R&R. That's why they let me go.
yeah.
But
But
maybe
niggas are
that's
not getting ROR from a Fed case where they're charging you with all kinds of shit, like fucking extortion.
you are when you are associates with people in high places, though.
He has a promise to appear at any court hearing. Well, of course he had to promise that he can't run. His lawyer, man, where's the lawyer? Ask the producer. Shout out to that lovely producer over there, you guys. Look, can you pull up the Daily News print up their most like recent one because they have a quote in there from his lawyer, and I want to give you guys perspective of how the lawyer is coming. Child, the lawyer said she thinks that he's being targeted, and what else she said? She said that he's been turned in from the victim to the villain.
Damn, damn, you serious?
I
Yo,
promise you, that is her quote in this goddamn paper. The
we got
quote
me a break.
is that they plan to fight these charges vigorously and they feel like he's being targeted and they are somehow making him um a victim from a villain.
Hey, listen,
A
I just
victim
sent.
to a villain. That's him getting out of his car right there when he went to pop up at the this is the same federal building that he got arraigned at today, but this was back in September, around September 22nd, I want to say.
Are you
Don't
serious?
Yeah, this is him getting out when they finally was charging some of the guys for the robbery. Now, allegedly, you guys, in my opinion, all this shit is allegedly. Let's be very clear. The reason why those men were turned thin, in my opinion, I think he thought that it was going to keep them off of his ass. He knew they was coming because allegedly he had been served with search warrants, and that's a part of the indictment when he lied to the police and said he only had one phone when they knew he had another phone and
Right.
had regularly communicating on this phone. They
Right.
even have a text message from him on the phone describing it as his other phone.
Damn.
And what
And
people y'all need to keep in mind, the feds have like a 99 point something
conviction
percent.
rate, yeah.
Like,
They
yeah,
ain't gonna they ain't gonna ride on you unless they can hit.
period. Period. He's duped the lady out of the $90,000. Allegedly, that's Pauline Anderson, the lady that I've been reporting about. They didn't put her name in the indictment, but we all know allegedly Pauline Anderson was alleging that he duped her out of $90,000, which was the majority of her life savings. Okay.
Wow.
Instead of investing the money in getting her a house like he promised her, he went ahead and put a down payment on his own home.
What?
Allegedly, this is the home that he was arrested out of this morning.
And when did he do this happen, like this year?
Yes. Well, the $90,000, we're not sure of the year, but when he allegedly, in my opinion, staged this robbery, that's when all of these people and allegations start coming out.
Because that robbery, for the people that he probably allegedly mishandled their funds,
Mm-hmm.
it probably triggered them. And
Oh,
it was
absolutely.
like that big boy meme. He like, I know that who ain't what he said, I know that ain't who I think it is. That's
That,
probably how they feel. Like, I know that ain't who I think it is. And like he getting robbed. So, they probably got triggered and they're like, no, bro, we about to go ahead and we about to let niggas know what time he on. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
but the sad part about it
yo,
is
hey,
those
hold on.
people
Hold
who were
on. Go
willing to file. But listen to this, Jay. I have
ahead.
several more people that's been in my DM who's alleging that he did the very same thing to them and they're former members of the event space. But
Yeah,
allegedly, they are so these are people who really truly believe in God and they have what they deem a genuine relationship with God. So these are people who are like, you know what? I don't even have the time and the energy to sue him. I'm just
right,
going to let him go about his business and I'm going to just keep praying that God work it out. There are a lot of people, that he duped out of money that doesn't even want to come forward.
right. Wow. And but they don't want to come forward because they don't want, number one, a lot of times, even if you did me dirty, people don't want everybody to know like you finesse me. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes people want to kill themselves. And he probably be threatening niggas. Like they probably, hit him up and be like, hey man, on the other phone, that might be the finesse phone. They're like, hey man, what happened to the money? He might be like, nigga, I'll bury your ass under the dirt. Like, allegedly, you might just be saying some, it
Yeah,
just
allegedly that's what kind of happened. And
yeah,
that's
with the 5,000, and then
torture.
he doubled back. Was like, what did he say? Like 90, yeah. But
He doubled back for 500,000. Once he was able to bully the guy out of the $5,000, which he didn't know that the feds was on him then. They said
that's a
give it
fact.
to him. They said give it to him. So they got this in the bag. And that's what a lot of people were sending me messages and was upset that he was even released.
Right,
But you got to keep in mind, you guys, this is still a federal case. He still has to go back and forth to court on. There's going to be a trial, obviously, because he's pled not guilty.
mm.
So he's going to go to trial and try to fight this. Allegedly.
And
With 6ix9ine's former lawyer. Dawn Florio is her name.
that sounds like he's not about to really. I mean, I think he's gonna settle. I think he's gonna take a plea before he goes to court to fight it.
Oh boy. And what that plea looking like when you facing fucking
Football numbers. They putting the offensive lineman jersey on you.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, 6ix9ine's lawyer didn't win a case. 6ix9ine lawyer had him to corroborate. It's not you hired Johnny Cochran. You didn't hire nobody to win against the feds. You hired somebody who takes settlements with the feds.
Period.
And whoever takes settlements with the feds pretty much aren't the people. If you cooperate with the feds with your client, unless like I feel like there's people who want to fight the feds won't take cases that they don't feel like they're gonna win. First of all.
Daniel, I don't know about the wife. One of my Killer Game members said the feds got him, but what about the wife? Now, allegedly,
Right.
The wife is, look, birds of a feather flock together, right?
Mm-hmm.
So his spiritual wife allegedly is in the same bag that he's always in. She's always live with her cash app up, telling people that if they don't sow a seed, God gonna deal with them every day.
Can I be honest? Can I be honest? I really wish I paid more attention to Bishop Whitehead before he got arrested. I feel like the more you tell me about him, the more of a fan I become of him. Like the more I'm like, damn, bro, I missed my blessing. I should have been peeping him, Bishop Whitehead. And then you're like, yeah, man, his girl was man. I'm like, yeah, he had. Oh, okay, yeah, she was part of the program.
Oh
So I'm
yeah,
talking about, oh yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
line
Get your
her up
cat.
real
Hey,
good.
hey, hey. And then nigga was mashing on her ass. And nigga, you know what I'm saying? She was over there, you know what I'm saying, playing on her phone, talking to homegirls and niggas. Hey, why ain't you on live? Get get your get your ass on live, put your cash app on, and run that check. What you doing? You watching the housewives? Bitch, how you gonna be a housewife? Bitch, how we gonna get a fucking bag and you ain't got no bag? You think you coming with my bag? You the shorty wop. You ain't the old lady. You ain't the first lady. You shorty wop. Shorty wop better turn that goddamn camera on. Turn that goddamn camera on. And you need to start preaching the word of God before I put you in the bosom of Abraham and the niggas who wrote the book of Job.
There you
Get your
go.
ass back on camera and run that check up. Make sure your Cash App Super Chat is up on there expeditiously, bitch. Don't think you about to sit up here and enjoy the fruits of my labor. This is my bag. You see how many niggas I done stole from to get here? You think I won't steal from you too, bitch? Better get on that live.
Y'all know my brother is stupid.
Listen, once I start hearing about a nigga pimping, I get in the spirit. I get in the spirit. I get in the good spirit of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gonna break a bitch. And I get in that good spirit of the Lord and I start hearing how nigga you said, hey, he had her on the clock too. He had her on the goddamn stroll. He had her on the meta stroll, breaking a bitch, getting
Shorty
them
Rock
tricks
better get
in
in
the
his
name of God. Hey, exactly. Shorter Rock better get that bag in the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Said, bitch, I'm gonna hustle God on Sundays. You gonna hustle that nigga Monday through Saturday, bitch. Okay, we gonna be like Alexander O'Neal and that one bitch. Saturday love, bitch. I need every 6 days, motherfucker. Pull pit pimping. Tabernacle.
Bitch, this nigga is about to
How
take
many
me
motherfuckers
out.
we got in here? We got 47 niggas in between the both of us. Salute to all y'all. Hey, make the likes look like this, look like the viewers.
Hello, make sure y'all sharing the video. Chop, salute to you. I'll see you in the building. This is my brother from another Florida boy, Jay. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to his shit, man.
Hey man, and subscribe to her shit too. Salute, hold on, I got it. Salute the Street Geeks of America, man. That's my guy. That's my boy right there, man. Hopefully he come on here pretty soon and start kicking some game, man. Cause listen, he's a legend in his own right. So whenever he comes on here, we really gonna be turning up. But on some
Hey,
real,
to the
on some,
legends.
yeah, real shit, real shit. I only associate with greatness, just like you. So
Period.
with your boy now we left off. Cause I'm sorry, I got into, like I said, I was touched by the spirit and testimony you was out here, you know what I'm saying? They're telling me about how he had his
Holy
wife.
Ghost, y'all. That was the Portuguese Holy Ghost.
Yeah, listen, the Portuguese Holy Ghost, you know what I'm saying? It compelled me to get into my Holy Ghost and getting back because you was telling me how his wife was preaching the pimping and ministering the game and getting her bag up too. That's where we left off at. So I just wanted you to continue with what you were saying about how you've heard, he had the wife and she was in somewhat of cahoots allegedly with how the bag was getting cultivated, right?
Right. See, that's kind of how my numbers started climbing up. Shout out to my Killer Gang and my day one members, right? Because when shit hit the fan with the bitch up, right? I got a
Right,
call.
right,
Shout out to Brooklyn, and the streets is always talking, and I'm always tapped into the streets. You feel me?
right,
So I got
right,
a
right.
call from Brooklyn, and they said, "Yeah, that bitch up that got robbed. He married to such and such, right?" I said, "Who's such and such?" They said, "Such and such from our church." I said, "Ah." So I had to get the exposing the wife. Now, what people didn't know was that the wife, she was in her allegedly. All this shit is allegedly. She's born from a world of scammers, right?
Right.
Her mother was the best to ever do it. Allegedly, she was getting the bag from selling healing cloths, right? hundred
Right.
dollar healing cloths, allegedly.
$100 healing cloths. She was selling. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Say that last 10 seconds again.
His mother-in-law and his spiritual wife. The mother-in-law started the business first, where she was selling healing cloths. Then she brought her daughter in on the game, and they were allegedly selling $100 healing cloths that they claimed would heal people. Because the wife alleged that she was miraculously healed from being paralyzed for 2 months from some rare disease that she allegedly had. So it was like, in my opinion, all a scheme because that's the story that they use to sell the healing cloths. Allegedly, this is what miraculously made her walk again. But then, unfortunately,
Pause. Pause. Let's slow this down. I want to look into the camera. Niggas woke up. Niggas went on Amazon. What's the other one? Niggas went online. Alibaba. Niggas went on Alibaba and bought the Peter Popoff first aid kit and bought healing cloths. They gonna drop the miracle spring water next month. Just hold on. They dropped the $100 healing cloth.
Okay.
And niggas bought that shit. Now, I want you to understand the game and the economic power that religion has when the right niggas understand you niggas. Continue. Go ahead, continue.
So allegedly, that's how she started getting to her bag. Then she worked her way up to preaching on camera. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get to where he's released from prison. They
Right.
meet at a church conference. He's
Right.
seen a mile away. So when I get the call about who she is, I start doing my due diligence, putting people on to her and how she originated this shit because they thought he originated the scamming shit. No, no. Wifey was doing her numbers before they even met. Okay. So I did a begging with babies episode. Shout out to everybody who, cause that shit went up. We had 3K at that. Begging with babies. I did an episode where I exposed her.
Hey, real quick. Yo, salute the Casanova in the Caribbean. The comment flipping flipping wet whites for $100 is a real move. Listen, niggas like this is why I stream. Like this is exactly why I'm here tonight because like I niggas like him continue. I just want to acknowledge like
This
this
nigga
is
said, look at what he said. This nigga said he online right now ordering cloth diapers to flip.
yo, put that up. Yo, listen. Like I said, this is exactly why I'm here. I don't talk niggas. Niggas like this? Continue. I'm
You
sorry.
remember that, Daniel? Okay.
Yeah.
So shout out to you because I did a begging with babies episode because I wanted to expose her next scheme, right? Because people wasn't catching it, but I
Right.
was catching it. She goes live every day with the baby. Like it don't matter if the baby is sleeping, if the baby is sick, it didn't matter. She went live with the baby every day. But what was getting me was prior to that, her shtick was holding up pictures of her in the wheelchair, talking about she couldn't walk and God miraculously healed her. But I think after she had the baby, she started doing with the NBC out here started investigating. We have people who panhandle with babies every day who are not.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I exposed that and I, use that for reference. This is how people, get money like in real life out here. Like they're literally begging with babies in the street and going and getting in their Benzes when they're done. You feel me? And
That's
driving.
a fact.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
So I wanted to let the audience know that she was going live every day with the baby. And when she found out that I was exposing her, she then made a whole video saying that the reason why she was holding the baby every day is because she was healing the baby's hip.
Huh?
Allegedly, the baby had a bad hip when the
How you
baby
know
was
the baby
born.
got a bad hip? And how you born with a bad? How you born old already, nigga? Why you having a Benjamin Button ass baby, loose neck ass infant?
Nah,
Motherfucker came out with a bad back.
y'all.
The fuck? Man, get this old man. Listen, dog. I'm taking too many shots of Don Julio because y'all got me out here out of bounds.
Brother, brother, brother. So the bitch said God was going to deal with me and curse me because, um, what I'm doing, I'm making a mockery of God. And I couldn't figure that out because I'm like, well,
You don't know who God is, though. That's your problem. That's how strong the pimping is. You thinking he talking about Sky Daddy. She wasn't talking about Sky Daddy. He's talking about Bishop Lamont. When she come home, he tell that bitch, get on your knees and face east, motherfucker, and turn that Cash App and that goddamn IG Live on. God is the bishop, and the bishop is God.
Nene.
Listen, who?
Oh
What?
yeah, I like it when my brother drink. When he smoke, he too laid back. He about to get y'all ass tonight.
Listen, we're sponsored. Hey, listen, this. Well, I told you, but listen, Don Julio, your entertainment tonight is presented by Don Julio.
Shout out
Okay.
to Don
And
Julio.
we're chasing it with a Red Bull, so we're only getting drunk and energized. Like we're only getting drunk and turned. So, but what she was saying was, and what she was saying to you is that you're disrespecting her Lord and Savior, which is her husband.
Ooh, spiritual husband, allegedly. Allegedly.
Listen, if you can convince a woman in 2022 to be your spiritual wife, you have also convinced her you are the second coming of our Lord and Savior, God. You are the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost to this bitch.
Holy shit.
Hey, listen, and guess what? That's how strong the pimping is. When my shorty wop go to bat for me, I want her to tell niggas when referring to me, you're disrespecting God, and God's gonna punish you. And she talking about me. That's how strong the pimping better be. That you only refer me to God in third person when you're threatening my ops. Fuck. That nigga is, boy, that nigga, hey man, listen. That
Look,
nigga was pushing Pete. That nigga was pushing Pete. That nigga was pushing Pete. That nigga was pushing Pete. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. That
No,
nigga.
I'm just telling him if I knew you was gonna be turned with Dawn tonight, I would have turned up with Jack. I'm just saying, like, sheesh.
Hey,
He
listen.
on one, y'all. He on them. I look, y'all know when I love with my brother in his big bag. Okay.
Listen.
Welcome to Give It a Curse podcast. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. We doing a
Absolutely.
collaboration, so make sure y'all subscribe to my brother's shit too, man.
Know what's live?
Shout out to you. Make sure you subscribe to my brother's channel.
Because you can see this, you see we got like 47 people up in here. So it's like they got both of our viewers in here combined. That's what's dope.
Share.
That's what's fire about it. And that's what's fire about doing this collab, because it's like we can actually combine our audiences, and both of our audiences are in the live chat right now. So it's like we're integrating. And this is why we do this. This is why we're on YouTube. This is why we use StreamYard, because we're really integrating our audiences in a real way.
They trying to get the battery in your back. They want you to keep going.
No, I'm gonna keep. We got more topics. Well, we've been on for. Yo, hold on.
The backhand or the pin pin?
Listen, we've been We've been going on for like an hour. We're at like the 49-minute mark. What's the next topic we got? We got
we could go wherever you want to go. A lot of shit happened with this Megan Thee Stallion case today. You want to go there?
we can go there. I think I just sent both you guys the link to one of the reporters, one of the journalists who's covering the Megan Thee Stallion case.
Pull up Milagro's
Milagro. Listen,
Pull up
I've been on Milagro like white on rice. Listen,
yeah,
I was
she's supposed to be coming on the podcast. She said I spoke to her a couple days ago. So
that's huge.
I'm gonna tap you into her, Jay, too, because she's supposed to be coming on the pod, but she wanted to go back, I guess, to Texas and get her laptop. She didn't take her laptop out there.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if she ever retrieved it. But shout out to my lawyer PM too, because she tapped in. And we go to Milagro's the last live. You gotta go to her what is it? Reels? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Her reels. Yeah, I'm already in it. Listen, I watched this one today. Listen, she's not really saying too much on this one. This you gotta go
to the recent one with her app. Did she save it?
Yeah, she saved it. And it only got like six grand. So like, this is fresh news.
Yeah, tell them to expand it so it could be the comments can move. Shout out to the producer.
Hey, I call him Dr. Dre. I call this nigga Metro Boomin. I call this nigga Lil J on Weezy out of here. Damn. All that shit.
Shout out to London on the track.
Yeah, my producer.
Don't keep telling me the same thing, bitch. I'ma block you. That's like tapping me on my shoulder. That shit agitates the fuck out of me. You know damn well I'm looking at the screen and I can see. And bitch, you know damn well I done tried to add him 3 times.
They ready for me and Milagro, boy. She be getting them together how I be getting them together. Don't fucking talk to me in my fucking chat. Just sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up, bitch.
I'm trying to add you right now. Is it accepting you? Hey, you see how they trying to play with this fucking live?
Yeah, I don't know who you done pissed off. They doing some shit to you right now. They doing some shit to your accounts. That's not. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. That's not Rock Nation tampering right there. Trust me. They started doing some weird shit to me when I was trying to let certain shit be known. So I just fell back.
Yeah. So you heard so far what happened. Let me say this real quick. EJ is on the stand. EJ's on the stand, and EJ has attested to the fact that they had went through about 6 or 7 bottles. Whenever security was not there, they would protect themselves by way of carrying around tasers and mace. And he has seen things that looked like it could have been a handgun in luggage that belonged to Megan. But he cannot confirm. He said, I wouldn't touch it or pry it because that wasn't my business. And that's basically where we are. Now we're at the party. Okay. So I'll go back just a little bit. Megan and Kylie are on one end of the pool. And Kelsey is so inebriated that she is passed out on the floaty on the other side of the pool. So EJ goes over and he says, look, we need to go upstairs, baby. So she's eyes closed, mumbling drunk. He walks her, she's stumbling kind of up to the bed, puts her in the bed so that she can go to sleep. Then he comes back downstairs. More drinking is taking place. They've already gone through about 6 or 7 bottles, but more drinking is taking place. He said that Tori got there after Megan called him on FaceTime. It took 30 minutes for Tori to get there. It took about 30 minutes after she called on FaceTime.
Wait, hold on. So Meg's still drinking? And her friend passed out?
After the 6 and 7 bottles and her friend that she didn't seem to give a fuck about that was floating unconscious over there, yeah, she continued drinking with Kylie while her friend was knocked the fuck out. Floating in a body of water.
Told y'all Meg the Liver King, man. Meg could drink Sprite.
The Liver King is crazy. The Liver King is like, because it's the Woman King.
Nuts.
That nigga played off the Woman King and said the Liver King. This nigga Ack is fucking nuts, man.
Ack is the GOAT. They
GOAT.
hate Ack, but that nigga is the fucking GOAT.
The Liver King is fucking insane. Continue to play. Hey, well, before you continue, what I love about Milagro? She understands that the people want the information right the fuck now. Like
right now, and they play raw, straight with no chaser. We don't want you to beat around the bush. We don't need you to fake talk white. We don't need all that stupid dumb shit. Just give us the real tea. Period.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think she likes working. I think when she goes live with Ack be low key slowing her down. But Ack want to slow it down because it be key points he wants to expound on.
Right.
So I think it's a good balance because I be wanting to hear her just ramble through the whole thing.
Right.
But I also be appreciating sometimes when Ack be like, let's stop right here and dissect this really quick before we
Right.
move on. So I think it's a good balance between both of them.
It is.
But go ahead.
Okay. Woo. So Megan calls Tory on FaceTime. Hey, come through. About 30 minutes later, he comes through. They said that Corey said, are we wrapping this shit up or what's going on? Because other people had left. So now we all caught up, you guys. By the time Tory got there, EJ says it was just us. And it wasn't that much drinking going on right at that point. They said when Tory got there, and he kind of got more settled in, they started drinking again. So he got there at about 9 to 9:30. Kelsey is still asleep. They said when Tory got there, Corey Gamble left. So they said, EJ said, not they. EJ said Kylie and Megan went to the door, and Megan was twerking for Tory in the doorway. Okay. Look at me, shaking that ass. Okay. So bouncing that ass. So they said Tory comes up, obviously. Kylie walks everybody in. He said Tory didn't have no security. The driver stayed in the car. They said Kylie was out of the pool. Megan was out of the pool at the time that EJ went to go check on Kelsey. He came back and Kylie and Tory were in the pool. He said, I don't know what Megan was at that time, but then Megan came back down and then got in the pool. Hold on, bitch. Then Megan came and got back in the pool. And they drank some more, if that's fucking possible. So Megan's wig is slipping at this point. Yeah, it's so much alcohol. So Megan's wig is slipping. So
hey, Dr. Dre, let's
know
take
that Megan
time
hates
to
to have her
down
hair
so we
messed
can
up.
see
So I told her, baby, your wig.
Hold on. What's up? What'd you say?
Yep. Thank you, boo. Appreciate that.
What were you saying?
No, I want him
to try to adjust
so they can see act.
And so when he adjusted it by the side of the pool, Megan swam the fuck out. He trying to tell her it's time to go. But she was like, just basically on some shit, like just touch it up. And then she literally swam back out. Okay. Okay. She came back and the wig was in the middle of her motherfucking head. So EJ said, let's go to the bathroom, try to fix this wig. He said when they went to the bathroom to try to fix the wig, he said, baby, this wig ain't gonna make it. The wig is fucking done. Let's go. I'll just go pack our bags so we can leave. He said, Megan wanted to leave. Kelsey and Tory to leave too. The bitch ain't want to leave by herself. She needed them to go. She making it the parents want them to go. They said, this is a question to EJ. Did you see anything in the bags when you packed it? He said no. They said, what did you pack? He said, I packed the Louis V bag and a suitcase. So now these bags that Megan, act like she didn't know who the fuck they belong to, baby, these are your bags. He has confirmed. They said, did you look in the bags? No. Did you see anything inside the bags that looked like maybe a taser or a gun? No. They said, did you state that you saw a firearm that could have been in her bag previously, like in life in general? He said, yeah. I'm sorry. He said, yeah. They said, did you look in her bag this time? He said, I just packed the bags and put them in my car. Now we got EJ has packed the bags. He said, when I put the bags in my car, I went and told Megan, let's go. The bags are in the car. He said Megan was hesitant to leave and she kept on asking for Tory and Kelsey. He said she was drunk and aggressive. He said, at this point, I am ready to go home. And so I offered to take her home, but she wanted to leave with Tory. He said, I never left them anywhere. If they roll with me, I make sure they get back how they came. He said, so when she asked me to put the shit in Tory's car, I asked her twice, are you sure? And she said, yeah, put it in that car. He said, so I told Kelsey, this is what she want to do. And we put the bags in Tory's car. He said, I told the driver, can you open the trunk? And I put the shit in, we put the shit in the trunk. He said, I went back inside and told Megan, the bags are in Tory's car. He said Megan was irritated at that point, but that Kelsey and Megan got in the car and he got in his car. And he said, I pulled out behind them and I said, text me when you get home. So now we have somebody else corroborating that she did leave that residence the first time with Quan and Kelsey. And it was just those three. He said, if someone said that you weren't there when they left, at the time that they left, would that be true? He said, no. This is a direct shot at Megan who made those claims. She rode with Tory because EJ was gone. that is not true because EJ packed your ass up and made sure that you were in the car. Okay.
So my quick response and comment to the situation, honestly, is this is another individual that is telling a story that is not in the best case or not in the best interest of the prosecution. That was a part of Meg's entourage at the time.
Yep. And you know what I think that's very interesting is I haven't had a chance to listen to all of that, but
Me neither.
y'all
Me
know
neither. They just dropped.
I'll be doing my own work. I don't need to listen to no other blogger. I'll be on my shit. Same way I'm gonna be at the Bishop's federal trial in New York here. You know,
I was just about to say that. One thing that I like seeing Malai Girl and a few other bloggers do, and especially what you do too, is like be on the scene and like this is how the new black media is gonna pop off. Like we're gonna pop off from where we at now, from our offices, from our houses, from our one-room apartments, from the studios. When the court case happened, we're gonna be there. Like we're next up, like in 2025, 2026. Like we're gonna be the new black media, and it's gonna be because we took it by the reins. Like fuck all these other blogs you think is out. But continue what you were saying.
I forgot. I'm high. Remind
Nah,
me.
it's cool. No. You were saying no. We were talking about how like she kept. Go ahead.
It was interesting that while EJ was on the stand, I was because y'all shout out to my lawyer Pam. Hey Pam, my homegirl Pam. She is actually covering the case too. She's out in LA. She's from Detroit though, but she's a real lawyer. But she also has a YouTube channel, and I was waiting for them to ask EJ because at one point he described Megan to be very confrontational, allegedly when she's inebriated, right? And after the shooting occurred, allegedly she pressed him. Okay, all of this, a lot of people don't know because y'all don't be keeping y'all ear to these internet streets, but there was an altercation between EJ and Megan in the club when they bumped into each other after.
At the card. No, it was at the Cardi B party in Vegas, wasn't it?
And JT from the City Girls got involved.
Right. Why I know all this tea? I'm too messy, man, right now, man.
Yeah.
But that's where it happened at, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's where they low key. Yeah. See, I be on the mess. I be on the bullshit.
Yeah. So I thought that they would touch on that because it played out publicly. It was all in the blogs. It played out online. JT was making statements on Twitter regarding the altercation. So I thought it a bit odd that they didn't even touch on that because it would have spoke to how aggressive, in my opinion, and in everybody else's opinion that has come across her, right? That she's aggressive when she's inebriated, drunk.
Yeah.
Whatever you can call it.
You know what? She seemed like the type, like, you know what I'm saying? She get drunk, you try to take her home, and like somebody bump into her and she be trying like to slap niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta make sure like she don't bump in the club. Like I know women, like, I've been around enough women that I know is certain friends that I have, female friends that I've had in the past, that when they do drink, they just be getting unnecessarily kind of like aggressive. I got guy friends like that, but I know some women, just people in general, but sometimes it is some women who like when they drink, they get real like aggressive. Even if you date them sometimes, like they'll get drunk, you'll be like holding them and they'll look at you like this, like size you up, they'll slap you in the jaw, just like on some real checking shit.
Let me tell you some real shit, right? Because my people know me. Y'all know I go deep with it sometime, but I ain't trying to get too deep, but I'm just saying, right?
All right.
Steer clear of them bitches. Them bitches who get all like that when they inebriated, because they don't call it spirits for nothing, baby. And all that shit do is stir up your inside demons and shit that you dealing with. You understand what I'm saying? So get you a bitch who really don't drink like that. And when she do, she keep it real cute, like a little strawberry daiquiri, a little martini, apple martini. Don't get you some bitch who could throw back shots to Casamigos like it's nothing. Shots of Henny like it's nothing.
You ain't seen these 2022. You ain't seen these 2022 bitches coming off the assembly line? What you talking about? Throwing back Casamigos is If they,
and that's why, and this is why Tory is in the fucking situation that he's in now, because he was with a bunch of hood bitches. I don't give a fuck.
Listen, ain't no bitch outside not throwing back Casamigo shots.
That's not
throwing back shots of the Duce or the Henny on a Don Julio. Meg started what Meg did? We drive the boat. We driving the boat. And what they said back, what it was like,
who are driving boats are fucking alcoholics. In my opinion.
Listen, they said Meg done crashed a few boats. Listen, ain't no woman out here in the year of our Lord 2022 not throwing back shots at Casamigos and Duce and pickle, what they call them, pickle shots or whatever the fuck, picklebacks. Listen,
that's some Florida shit. What the fuck is a pickleback?
It's like pickle juice and like tequila or something. It's something weird.
Yeah, I don't like pickle juice. See, a bitch those are bitches you want to stay clear of. You better get you a bitch that's drinking a martini, nigga.
Listen. I'm gonna keep it buck. It's a time.
Get you a bitch who being classy and drinking her goddamn Corona out of a fucking wine glass before you get you a bitch who throwing back Casamigos.
Listen. Oh no. Listen. It's a time and a place for everything. I love a chick that gonna throw back. Matter of fact, I was on a date one time, and we was at the bar.
Bitch throwing back shots of pickle juice. You know what that bitch pussy tastes like? Are you kidding?
Bars. This coming. Hey, listen. I ain't say it. She said it. Coming from a woman. Listen.
That's why if your man's walking around and they breath smell like pickles all the time, you want to know why.
Pickle juice back, coochie. Hey, real quick, I'm gonna say this. Listen,
that nigga a munch. He's a pickle juice munch.
Listen, I'm gonna say this real quick. Listen, real quick. I've actually been out with somebody, and we were at the bar ordering shots Casamigos, and she was like,
"Nini, pickled punani."
Yeah, bro, pickled punani. Pickled punani is, bro. We locking you up. I'm reporting this account tonight. We getting him up out of here. Whoever getting you up out of here right now.
Oh, that's a good.
Yeah, Nene. We get you up off YouTube tonight. You out of bounds. Listen, put British shit back. I'm fucking with it. Now listen, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. I know, like I said, I've been out before one time, and we were ordering Casamigo shots, and she was like, we should just get a bottle of Casamigos, and we got a bottle of Casamigos, and we had a good time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not judging girls off of how they want to consume their liquor. I'm judging you on your behavior on the liquor you choose to consume.
That's what I'm saying. If that bitch
and it is not like what you do. It's like if you get violent, you get real messy, real sloppy. That's what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at what you choose to drink to get you to that point. Unless you're like getting a pack, unless you're getting a 6-pack of 4 Locos, or you drinking Everclear, or you like, yo, I'm drinking Mad Dog 4040, or she drinking some Cisco Colt 45, and like, yeah, now I got a problem with what you're consuming.
This nigga said 4 Loko. How he throw it back like that? Y'all remember when 4 Loko came out? They had to get rid of that shit real quick and take out all that extra whatever.
They cut it. Hey, listen. Now the kids getting the cut. We had the 4 Loko fish scale. They cutting it now.
This shit stepped on.
Yeah. That shit stepped on. Hey, that 4 Loko y'all on stepped on. That 2011 4 Loko,
niggas was in an emergency room.
Yo, and you know how emergency rooms, and you know how bad it was for me and like my generation was like just getting out of high school. We weren't able to drink it, but shit like yeah. So because you already know what I'm about. Yo, that's appealing to see these whole ass little kids. Oh, or they got flavors. Oh, it tastes like soda.
A half a can, your ass.
Half a can. Your ass is gone. You is too far gone in the Matrix. Yo,
y'all niggas made me spit.
This nigga said they still sell Mad Dog. Niggas, you still black?
Y'all niggas fucking water all over my fucking.
Hey, listen, that's why I used to get kicked out of class. I done got kicked out of training classes in corporate America, making my coworkers spit their shit out.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta clean my camera.
Hey, listen, that's what type of shit we got going on. Hey. You ain't no different from the niggas sitting at home in front of their laptops or their TVs, they phone watching us, spitting out they red flavored Kool-Aid like that's actually a flavor. When me and you was getting out of pocket and flagrant. Why do us as a race only flavor Kool-Aid by colors.
Oh man, I only like red.
Niggas don't even know that the blue is tropical punch.
Is it?
See? That's what I'm talking about. But that's neither here nor there.
No, it's not. Because who the
We're
fuck
talking about Meg.
blue Kool-Aid anyway? Red is the best flavor there is.
Man, that ain't nothing but sugar water. But listen, Meg, getting back on Meg's situation. This is somebody else who's coming out speaking against Meg. The trainer, her bodyguard, the prosecution went to not TMZ, but the Shade Room and released some exclusive information like, oh, Justin, the former bodyguard, went missing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he didn't go missing because nobody filed a missing persons report. His family is just fine. But why? 1 minute it's why are we talking to bloggers? But the prosecution is releasing information on bloggers. And now the DA is officially released a statement saying they're looking for Justin, but Justin's not about to show up. Justin is doing yoga with Russell Simmons in Bali right now.
You think he's so? I thought he was in somebody's basement in the pool hall playing pool, drinking a fucking Heineken.
Yeah, and listen, I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
Smoker, but he gave me a Heineken drinker, so I really figured that he was chilling. I didn't even think he had it out the Bali. Shut up. Look. Ooh, you see why you say that? Because the way my brain is set up, I will go down that Portuguese Bali rabbit hole.
Salute to Mel, the guru in the building. Know what I'm saying? Salute to you. I see you in here. But I think honestly, what can I tell you what I'm looking forward to?
What?
Obviously, you can tell by my Twitter where I stand on this situation. But I'm so ready for Tory to get acquitted, because the amount of women, feminist women, anti-male hating women, and I love my mama, hate my daddy ass niggas, and community activists, because we're gonna get on the Transformers in a minute. But some of the community activists and that sector prosecuting and putting a guilty verdict on Tory Lanez 2 years ago before we went to court, and jumping out the window, making all these think pieces and just going apeshit crazy and about Tory Lanez being guilty, and standing with Meg and believe all women and believe women when they say they're hurt. And my thing is this: the one part I don't understand, I won't even say I don't understand, but I understand is a scare tactic. That if you disagree with Meg's position, then they paint you as an anti-women hating male, when it's like, no, I just know lying bitches when I see them. When you point out a hoe ass nigga, it's not for me to come to that hoe ass nigga's defense.
Right.
So when people, male and female, see a lying bitch, we're gonna call it out. And it doesn't mean we don't like women. We love women. We just don't support liars who leverage their sexuality or their sex, to leverage them being, women or male, because men do the same thing. They leverage them being men. She's leveraging herself being a woman in the public space to bury Tory publicly while she gets all these accolades. And they have brainwashed and made a men versus women concept so extreme, to the point where whatever side you're on, you're too far back to come back on. And it's like, honestly, a lot of these women are setting them, and not even just women, a lot of these pro-Meg supporters are setting themselves up to be delegitimized once this comes out, because you went so far when all the evidence was right in your face.
Get that off the damn screen.
Yo, but it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? How people have went so far gone. And I understand that it's some people who are on the pro-Tory side who are women haters and incels. I do understand that. But there has to be a balance of a spectrum in between. I'm not going to see a woman who says I support Meg and be like, listen, you're what's wrong with the world. Because you could be a Meg Thee Stallion supporter and you can be like, she got shot and I want justice for her, and still not be trying to convict Tory Lanez. But because we're so used to public perception, and everybody wants to be the person to point the finger at everybody else, and feel like because I can shame you on your opinion, I did my social justice duty for the day, they think this is the way to go, when we're just sharing difference of opinions. And at the end of the day, some people just can't admit that they agree with a narrative that was more palatable to them than actually observing the truth.
Right. I think that because I got a lot of flack. I've been standing on what I've been saying from jump, right? I'm well documented in saying my opinion, and I was getting a lot of flack from the hotties and a few of the barbs, right? Because they felt like I wasn't immediately taking her side because she is a woman. And it's like, look, hello, they're giving her podcast. I'm not about to sit up here and just
it's too
on my
many.
platform or on nobody platform be biased, right? Because we have a job to do at the end of the day, right? A lot of these people may not be taking their shit as seriously as we are, right?
Right.
And then people who are not even in that space couldn't even understand, our perspective regarding this space, right? But right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't give a fuck about their careers, who was fucking who wasn't fucking anybody. I see a lot of people was up in arms because her sex life was on the line and on blast. But look, that's what happened when you're on trial on a
And it
fucking
was only on blast because you lied about your sexual relationship with Tori. It wouldn't have mattered if you would never lied about it, because once you lie about it and we have proof that you're not telling the truth, now we can dig into your files and open them up because now you have made them relevant to the case.
hello.
Stop saying you're trying to bring up her sexual history to shame women. No, because she lied and law enforcement has no heart, they're going to leverage her lie against her in court.
Exactly.
To stop trying to emotionalize the situation, to galvanize emotions from weak-minded people and observe it in an objective manner. Because the more you're trying to sway people in emotionalism, like I said, unless you have real sheep following, you're not going to be looked at as a legitimate source for any type of opinion or news, because we know you have a certain level of biases that's going to cloud your judgment into giving us what's really going on. Miss Parker vibes. You see the in here. Who's that? Nene? Nene been acting up all night. Nene been acting up all night. Nene been acting up all night. Listen, I guess it get past 1 a.m. and niggas is just going crazy. You know what I'm saying? But on some real, I guess, do you want to listen to a little bit more Milagro before we wrap this topic up? Because I know I want to.
Nah, we good. We good.
Cool.
I mean, I want them to get this shit the fuck out of here. I'm waiting for the verdict. Are you nervous about the verdict? Let me ask you that.
Am I what?
Are you nervous about the verdict? Because as a black man, shit don't always go in your favor, even when you think it's about to.
Right. But as a black man, I have to keep a level of optimism that I've been feeling the whole time. And because things are rolling out the way it's rolling out, it's not for me to like feel too much in a way of, man, the court's gonna fuck it up. I'm feeling in a way of like, the prosecution's evidence is very weak. So I took my emotions out of it a long time ago. I was like this. The facts are going to be the facts, regardless of what I feel. So let me receive the facts, and hopefully the facts are what I think. And as the facts have been rolling out in the last 7-8 days, the facts line up with my thoughts. So I feel wonderful. I hope the verdict comes tomorrow. I hope the verdict comes for Christmas. I want my Christmas to be stamped with the Meg is a lying bitch. And once she gets accused, once we put that stamp on her, I am sending feminist misandry mammy ass bitches back to the kitchen for 1,000 years. You can weep over the stove.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, the reason why this shit is up so much, because if Meg wins, all black men are predators and violence on black women is going to be the narrative, and we both know. That's why I'm fighting so hard for men. And I'm going, when Tory wins, I'm going to start a hashtag Believe Black Men campaign with t-shirts and cups and coasters.
You know why I feel really bad about that because I don't feel like he could really celebrate because his career really is not gonna come back from this, in my opinion.
Guess what? I hear you. You know what I feel like? Everybody is one hit away. And with Tory Lanez, because I'm a listener of his music.
Oh yeah, I am too, baby.
Him and Chris Brown are the two most talented R&B artists by far, and it's not even close. It's them two, and it's a bunch of crooning niggas in the basement. So once he gets acquitted of this and his record is clear, you're going to see a Drake feature, you're going to see Future features, you're going to see Chris Brown collab albums, and you're going to see niggas practically write him hits and give it to him carte blanche and on the house because we've been
Tory name. You know that Tory right too.
No, I watched Tory Lanez on YouTube conduct and construct whole songs based off what the live chat is saying. He to me is one of the most talented artists I ever seen. I will pay to go see Tory. I fuck with Tory Lanez. I fuck with his talent. It's not even about just the talent because we don't have that anymore in music.
Because let me tell you, as a woman, and we have these conversations, you know, my girls, a few of my cousins, right? We had to get out of the oh, his face doesn't match his voice thing, right? Because that was fucking us up for a minute.
Like, imagine how we felt about T-Pain in Florida when he first dropped his video. We thought T-Pain was like some Pretty Ricky looking ass thing. He was like, oh shit, you a Florida nigga for real?
What?
But continue with Tory, because why didn't think you
like that? His voice don't match his face. So, you know, there's not a lot of women out there liking Tory for his looks. And, you know, we all know he's like 4'11" allegedly. So it really is about his talent for most girls.
Right. Okay? Yeah, I'm telling you, like when I went to Vegas in September, we went to go see Bia at Jewel because we already had VIP over there. But I was trying to get everybody to go to the Tory Lanez concert on Saturday. So I'm like, yo, do you know how many fine women are about to be in there? Like Tory Lanez, like, listen, all you got to do is be in there, and whatever chick you want to, just feed them shots and get them whatever drink they want. And Tory Lanez is going to give you 45 minutes of wingman. Like, he's going to be the wingman. By the time Tory Lanez leave that stage, you're Tory Lanez tonight. You're gonna slide. Like, that's why we go to Chris Brown. Listen, niggas don't understand. Going to R&B concerts is just as close as going to a wedding. Whole bunch of women in their fields getting drunk, ovulating, and it's time for you to pull up and be that hand and be that man. So Tory Lanez, on top of the fact that I'm a fan of his, I'll go see his concert. He also provides you a safe space to pull hella women you would not be in the same room with unless Tory Lanez is a performing art. Just like a Drake concert. Just like a Chris Brown concert. That's where they be at. Six Black. Oh, I call him Six Black. Black. You know what I'm talking about. Goddamn. Black. Bryson Tiller. And salute Bryson Tiller. His last album was fire. I don't know what he's been doing. Another guy I wish would be.
Was it?
Oh, Forever? Nah, it was really. I like his last album just as much as his first, low key. But salute also somebody else. Party. I know we're getting off topic again. Fuck it. We're having a great show. We're having a great show. Party Next Door is another one that is super pivotal to our generation. And I guess because he's more of a songwriter than an artist, even though he makes great music on his own, he doesn't tour a lot and gets on a public stage because I think he battles like with his weight or whatever. But Party Next Door is definitely, I would put him easily.
Wait, you tried it. Shout out the Party.
Now, Party Next Door easily is a top 5 R&B artist of the last decade.
He definitely is. He really is talented. I think he also deal with like social anxiety like Summer Walka, allegedly.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see why some people deal with social anxiety because sometimes it's like you become a fishbowl. You become a fish in a bowl a lot of the times, and that's something weird to deal with. So, you know, I can understand that. But hey, real quick, not even real quick, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about Romeo Miller and Master P situation?
I'm glad you went into that, my brother. You know, It's very unfortunate because I was talking about it and comparing situations kind of with like, and I know they're not real father and son, but Bow Wow and
Yeah,
Jay.
JD. Yeah, yeah. If you want to go to that one. Go to that one first.
But no, because I thought it was kind of funny. But then the way my brain worked, and shout out to my dad, Starr. I'm a critical thinker. I overthink. I'm telling y'all, my OGs, I salute them because they really make me overthink everything. And I thought it odd because I'm sure you probably haven't even caught this, right? I thought it odd that they were both going at it at the same time with their dads, right? And what do you know? A new episode season of Growing Up Hip Hop is coming at us at the top of the new year. So
And they dropped the like the promo for it, or did they
I'm not
announce it?
sure if the trailer has dropped, but I do know that they are coming at the top of the year. Okay.
Look at you getting in your journalistic bag. You see that's
Yes.
listen. Before we play, listen. This is look. You was like, okay, both of these niggas doing something at the same time. I'm gonna think more. I'm gonna go look at it from a bird's eye point of view.
Yeah.
Let me see if growing up hip hop is coming back on.
Yeah. And it's
Bow
coming back at the top of the
in
year. And
January
what's
in a
even
few
more,
weeks.
look, this is what got me because when I got to digging about that, it got even more real when I realized that Master P and Little Romeo will be rejoining the cast after like 2 seasons. So
You
they'll be on the cast this January again.
if you would have shut the Star Report down if you called in and said this. You know that,
I
right?
know. Shout out to my dad.
But you would have dead ass shut it down. Like you, that was some Elvis and Chef Roseburg. You would have came in with the conspiracy, but it would have been like on some. I did my own research and I connected the dots.
Hmm.
Like nobody really. And you see his dad coming out apologizing, but he got his cereal sitting there. You just connect the dots that this Romeo Miller Bow Wow situation and the brat, because you know the brat be on there too, and now she said
Hmm.
something.
She's
All this,
definitely on there. Hmm.
all this is a hip hop psyops in a crisis actor situation to drive up numbers, views, clicks, likes, and engagement for Growing Up Hip Hop season 5 dropping at the top of the month, brought to you
By Big Killer.
exclusively
Put some respect on it. Ha?
by
Big Killer. I think I'm gonna change my name from Killer to Killer. Shout out to the Killer Gang. Y'all know that's my real name too. Okay. So
right.
yeah. Big Killer. Put some respect on it. I don't know, brother. What you think? I could be wrong.
I think you are completely right. I think you're so right that I'm low key taken back at how you were able to piece the thing together this quickly and kind of, just like nobody else has even looked at. Like I said, we talked to a whole bunch of motherfuckers, right? We looked at it, we analyzed it, we seen what the fuck was going on, and everybody was duped, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's a father-son relationship. Oh, nigga disrespecting his dad." And I'm over here confused. Like I'm talking to J Doug. I'm like, bro, I don't understand how Romeo act like he broke. Like, dog, doesn't he have like, you know what I'm saying? ICDC college. You know what I'm saying? He act like he got a bag. You know what I'm saying? How they broke, how mass, what the fuck's going on? And you're
You
the
know, it's
only
so funny that you said the ICDC college joke because allegedly that was the joke made by Little Swiss from Young Money on the show that kind of set off this whole ripple effect that made him even leave the show initially. Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Look, I'm just out here doing the Lord's work like my brother from another. Make sure you subscribe to both of us. Okay. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You feel me?
Nah, this is facts. This is facts. And also, so pretty much you honestly gave the platform the best uh, perspective. Honestly, no pun intended. You gave us the best perspective on that because you tied the Romeo and Bow Wow situation together
Mhm.
and
I thought
presented
it
it
was
as
crazy because remember they had their little fake rivalry going on for years and years and years, right?
yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck are the odds of them being in the media, trending on Twitter, well, on Black Twitter, at the same time, and randomly, Bow Wow is trying to address JD. Like, he always like a little kid who always want attention from his dad,
Yo,
right? But this shit didn't hit like that this time to me. It seemed like it was some other shit going on.
and to keep it a buck, I know we say Black Twitter, but Black Twitter is Twitter. Tell me what white people,
They don't
and
know
not
that.
and it's not a and it's
People
not a
keep
it's not
white
a
shit
diss,
afloat for years, nigga.
and it's not a diss towards white people. This is like a real question. What do white people really get trending that like motherfuckers give a fuck about? That's like white culture. Like, we're not talking about news, politics, like real news. We talking about like nigga shit. Like, what's cracking shit? Like, what y'all be over here talking about, having conversations about that? Like, we all be like going crazy over. Like, nothing.
You know what's so
We
funny?
we
Them
be getting dumb ass shit like lace fronts trending. We be getting dumb ass shit like holes in sock. Like, we just be getting like 10-piece wings might be trending tomorrow because there's 1,000 niggas debating on 10-piece wings and lemon pepper. Like, we be having that. Like, that's why Black Twitter is Black Twitter, because we be getting regular ass shit that has no business captivating the world stage trending. I never heard of like, not to go, I never heard of like any other type of Twitter subgroup as far as a culture. Like, we got, LLC Twitter, we got late night, we got feminist Twitter, we got different subgroups like that. But like, I've only really heard of like Black. I never heard of like Chinese Twitter.
Well, nigga, we don't speak Chinese. They might got that ching chong shit popping over there.
No, you're right, because Twitter be asking me, do I want to read certain tweets in different languages? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I went to public school, I can only read one.
Fuckery sells. Yeah, they need the numbers. They
Yeah, that's why we here. Hey, listen,
let's be real. Who the fuck is checking up for growing up hip hop? Okay.
I'm not checking for it unless they got Rev Run's daughter in a 2-piece thong. What's her name?
Angela Simmons.
Angela. What? Nah, she ain't gonna be. Hey, nah. Hey, no, hold on.
Bust down by Gotti.
Hey, I was about to say, as long as Yo Gotti blowing the bag on her, you ain't gonna see her on Growing Up Hip Hop ever again. Ever again. Listen, he been trying to get with her for like 10 years. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. When you a nigga with some money and you get a girl you really like, it's not even tricking. You just paying like just to like, listen, babe, like, I'm only here to make your life easier. Like, he's making sure she ain't about to win. He's trying to make her into the housewife.
I don't know. I don't.
He's trying to make her into the housewife. He been going for her for like 10 years, my nigga.
Yeah, but I don't see it lasting because she's very much one of those, you cheat on me, I'm leaving. You know what I mean? Like, she ain't gonna be able to take the heat. She in that kitchen, but she ain't gonna be able to take that heat too long.
Yeah, but Yo Gotti is very strategic. That's why he stands next to Jay-Z and other people with big wigs, and that's why you don't see him rapping no more. But he got one of the biggest labels in the game, and low key, I feel like a lot of those songs, a lot of those viral, and I think honestly, I think he be writing for Moneybagg Yo. The reason why I say that, because Moneybagg Yo has literally took the Yo Gotti lane of like caption themed rap songs. Like, all of Moneybagg Yo's hits are like a direct continuance of all the hits Yo Gotti has made in the last 10 years. But that's a side note. What I'm saying about Yo Gotti is he's a very strategic individual, and him getting up with Angela Simmons, hip hop royalty, is only putting him closer of rubbing shoulders and securing his legacy in the game. You already know he's cool friends with Jay-Z. Him and Hov took many dinner party, charity picture dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like, he took the dinner with Hov over $500K multiple nights. So, he got the bag. I think that Yo Gotti, at his age and in his position, he can stick to Angela Simmons and be a one-woman man, knowing what type of benefits come with being with the Angela Simmons and what type of doors that open up for him.
Hold on. I see. I want to address this. Casanova, you saying something that always kind of not bother me, but I think it's sad that people get stuck in this mentality, right? He said that Bow Wow was always, oh no, Montrese, you said that. You said Bow Wow was always lame to you by the way he carried himself when he got older. You know what I think? I think that because Bow Wow came out as a kid, people never allowed him to grow up into the man that he is. They always viewed him as that same little kid. You get me?
I get you. I want you to, if you finished, I'm only gonna add to that point and say this. I think it's more about that it was a lot of niggas and it was a lot of kids who hated on Bow Wow when he was coming up. But because you didn't have the internet and he was a child, you couldn't get your hate off. And the minute he came of age, which we can finally take shots at him, a lot of the people who resented Bow Wow as a child now were able to get their shit off, were able to hate and paint narratives of him being corny and a lame ass nigga, even though he's done a little weird shit. You know what I'm saying? And I justifiably so some of the things he has done is corny, but at the end of the day, I do feel like a lot of the stigma around Bow Wow is just suppressed hate from his childhood success that wasn't able to be expressed by his haters until he became of age where you can take shots at him and not look like you're picking on a child.
His hate was coming from niggas in the industry like 50 Cent.
I don't even think it was 50. It was coming from niggas in our age group who used to hate on all the little young niggas who used to come. We used to hate on Bow Wow. I used to hate on Pretty Ricky. I used to hate on all the niggas. I used to hate on Romeo.
Did you hate Romeo? I was about to ask.
It was really the only two niggas that made it out of my hate list was Sammy and goddamn Chris Brown. Hey, that's I like the way you look at me. Man, that little Sammy record was lit. Man, hey, don't know I like it.
I gotta go to the party.
Sammy had a good second album too. That second album he dropped.
I'll be right back. I gotta pee. My bad.
Nah, do your thing. We can carry the show. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? We right here. We was talking about Sammy and I hated on Pretty Ricky, but you know what? I hated on Chris Brown until Yo dropped. Because real shit, I'm gonna tell you why I hated on Chris Brown. Number one, I didn't like a lot of these little R&B kids. Because the reason why I didn't like them, because all the girls at school and even your girlfriend, like they love these niggas. I went to the Scream tour in 2002 when B2K was popping. It was like the height of that whole little Mario, all that shit. My girlfriend at the time was screaming so hard and crying. She dug her nails so deep into my skin and broke the skin, and I started bleeding as she's screaming in my ear and busting my eardrums. So I was triggered as a hater from a youth. That made me hate on these niggas. And Chris Brown, I hated on because I came home one day from like the Orange Park Mall and I seen a video, you know, MTV Jams. If you had cable, MTV Jams was the shit. You seen all the new videos. That's what we fuck with. I came on MTV, and this is 0506. Joel Santana is hot as fish grease. So I turn on the TV and Joel Santana is rapping on some video. I'm like, Joel just dropped what the game's been missing. He got a new record out already. And then right after after his last word, some light-skinned ass low-cut nigga come on the mic. Can I talk to you? Tell you how I feel. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I thought this is Joel's track. So I was just rubbed the wrong way because I thought, like I said, I thought Joel's had a new record out and it was Chris Brown. So I hated on him. But then when Yo dropped, you know what I'm saying, my name, but excuse me, I was like, you know what? All right, man, you got it, bro. You got it, bro. When he was dancing with Erica Mena in the video, I'm like,
Erica Mena was in that video?
Yeah, that was a girl.
Erica Mena?
Go back and look.
Oh, I have to look.
Yeah, that was a date. Hey, listen, man. Hey, I've been in the bullshit a long time. But what I'm saying is Chris Brown was really like, I recognize his talent. I couldn't hate on. But Pretty Ricky, I hated on. And you like, damn, John, you like spectacular one of them niggas. Listen, I'm an objective hater. You don't just because you look like me doesn't mean I'm not gonna hate. We could probably be helping me get over. I don't care. I'm hating on that 5 in the month. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, man. Like all the girls used to love these niggas, and you wasn't getting no play at all. But at the end of the day, you see it. Hey, who is that? The screen can see that?
Nah, I was looking at it. It is Erica Mena.
Could you be able to put that on the screen or not?
That's really not a good.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
Find something.
like a good solid like 4K low key, like a high definition
Yeah.
picture. Yeah, but honestly, like I said, to wrap up just my the statement about that, you know, I hated on a lot of these niggas. Where were we going about hating on niggas? Were we talking about hating on you? Talking about R&B singers? Bow Wow.
Bow Wow.
Bow Wow. Why he's
people
corny?
looking at Bow Wow lame.
Right? Why he's corny? Is she back? She's not. Yeah, just let me know.
Yeah, she back.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh yeah. So with Bow Wow, like I said, I think the situation, and what I like to see is that he just came off the Scream tour. I think in like Europe, whatever. They just didn't find that he got a bag. Bow Wow can go on tour every year and get a bag because those same little girls who were screaming so hard in my ear and busting my eardrums and breaking the skin on my arm in 2002 is still coming out in 2022 and 23. They go see Bow Wow and these niggas perform the same songs. When he went over in London and performed, that was their first time ever seeing Bow Wow. And I think he did You Ain't Fresh As I Miss. He did one song. He didn't sing the song. He put the mic out there and them niggas was screaming every fucking word. No cap. They were acting like Bow Wow was Nas. And when I seen that, I like that because I want to see some of the child actors because we don't understand because we were always underachievers and losers our whole lives. We're just now becoming people. When niggas like Bow Wow motherfuckers, they peaked early. They peaked probably before they graduated high school. So it's kind of hard to try to top a level of success that you achieve before you can even think. You know how hard it is to know that you peaked before you actually got a chance to live off the fruits of your labor? It's probably just hard for some of them. What do you say? He's not.
He said, "Let it out, bro. We here to support your healing."
Light skin on light skin haters are real. Nah, we need to keep this up. I'm sorry. Listen, I don't want to.
But look.
I just wanted y'all to know.
I can't relate to that. I grew up real hood. A lot of y'all niggas be saying y'all from the hood, but where I come from, compared to where I come from, y'all from the fucking suburbs. You feel me? I don't know light skin on light skin crime to be real. Where I grew up, I was the only person my color. Everybody else was black, nigga.
You know why light skin on light skin crime is real? Because as a light skin nigga, I don't just give niggas motherfucking passes. I don't play the colorism game. I go harder at light skin niggas because I'm one of you niggas, and when you get out of pocket, like you know your own. So I know what you do when you getting out of pocket. So I give light skin niggas a harder time. Because you getting out of fucking pocket. You doing too much. What's wrong with you? Like TJ Holmes? I rolled TJ Holmes up in a whole pack of in a 5-pack.
Nah,
we gotta hate. I got it. You know why I'm gonna hate? Because I know how historically they played the brown paper bag test.
I'm gonna be that level of unbothered all 2023 and
historically how the boule plays. Historically, how a lot of these black organization plays. They like to play this. They like to play these games. So I'm going to be the first light skinned nigga to put my foot in the light skinned nigga ass. I'm gonna be the first light skinned nigga when the light skinned nigga's out of pocket. Y'all can always turn to me to make sure I'm rolling all them niggas up in the backwood pack because I don't believe in none of that bullshit. I believe in color. I know this shit's real, and the best thing I can do. I'm not a light skinned nigga apologist, but I'm always gonna be objective when niggas get out of fucking pocket. You can't trust a nigga who's biased in that type of way. So fuck Spectacular, Chris Brown, Lil Romeo, and Bow Wow. All them niggas. That you know where I stand.
Oh man, I cannot hear Denzel.
Yeah, man. Look, hold on. Bimmy, before we even get off, I want to touch the Bimmy topic. We got that video. You know who Bimmy, you know Deb, you know people, you know, hold on. Was that before we go? I'm sorry. That was the apology, right?
Hey y'all.
Oh, yes, sad day because I got to get out of character and put this on the internet, which I don't want to do. But I try to call my son.
Casanova is on one tonight. This nigga said this nigga triggered for real. With
Casanova's in his bag. But just to give you guys some context, before we leave the topic, we're just gonna play Percy Miller, aka Masterpiece apology to his son before we move on to the Bimmy clip. I just wanted people to see it. We're not even gonna have to comment on it. I just want to play it so we can just, you know what I'm saying, wrap that up.
Yeah. They gonna play this shit on this show next month.
Oh my god. They should. We gonna go.
We
We
gonna
gonna go
see
up.
where he recorded it at.
I'm hitting them niggas with a copyright claim too. Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
I got to get out of character and put this on the internet, which I don't want to do. But I try to call my son. People say, "Why you call?" I did. He don't call back. It's been months. So my question is to Romeo, like, if you've been in the business for long as you've been in, and you're a 30-something-year-old man, and if you've been around me, watching me hustle and do my thing, why you not where you want to be at? Because that means you're not listening. That means you want to do your own thing. You done brought your own circle of people, but you can't get mad at me because I really thought this was about, the only reason I entertained this on social media, I thought it was about the DJ Twitch post I put up. And I thought it was about my daughter's death. I thought you was grieving. Mental illness is real. But I want to tell all the people out there that just don't understand how bad my heart hurt. Romeo lost a sister, but I lost a daughter. And for any parent that's going through this, because I know that it brings people closer together or it tear them apart. But I come from nothing, y'all. And I could go back. I'm cool with it. I won't be angry at God. I won't be upset. I won't go get mad and be disrespectful to my parents and none of that stuff. I just say, Dad, thank you for putting me in this world. Now I can get out and hustle and go do my thing. But that's the problem. When you take kids and you kind of like protect them from the real struggle and the pain, and you don't allow them to deal with their own consequences. And then when they grow older, you never gave me nothing. At 30-something, man, people could go back and look. You've been shining for a long time, son. All you got to do is pick up the phone and call me or come to the house and holler at me. The saddest thing about this is what the people want to see. They want to see destruction. So if you destroy me, what are you going to do for the rest of the family? Are you going to take care? You told me on the post that you put up, you go take care of people in the community. That's what you're supposed to do when you come from that. You go help people. I'm just not helping ungrateful people. I'm not an ATM machine. People can't just say they love me when I give them something. I'm tired of that, y'all. And any other parents, you could be rich or poor at a smaller level. You might give your kid $10, but if that's all you got, I've always fell off, got back up, hustled, did my thing. I'm tired of all these blog sites and all this stuff, poking and having fun. Y'all can, but I'm about to go back to work and do what I got to do. I love my family. My door is always open for my son. To be honest, because we shouldn't have to go through this. And if I'm wrong, forgive me. I'm apologizing to you if I'm wrong. I'm still a work in progress. I come from nothing. Everybody go through trauma. I'm dealing with this right now, but I love going out into the community and helping people. That's the way I heal. Allow me to heal. I don't have to be sitting around moaning and crying and all. I can't get my daughter back, but I can get out there and keep a legacy going, keep a name going. So let's do this in love and let's do this in peace, because this is what the system wants. Think about it. We stronger together, but you older now. So you got to lead by example for the rest of the kids. And we can get through this. I'm just telling y'all, keep y'all prayers. We need it. And God gonna do what he got to do. You know, I'm not gonna come on here no more. So bloggers and everything else is cool. Whatever you want to deal with Romeo. Whatever y'all think he's saying is true or whatever, that's cool too. I can live with it. I'm at peace now. I had to speak my piece.
So as we segue to the Bimmy clip, I just wanted to say on that is, if this is a legit situation, I just want to salute the Master P. And I feel like this is another example of why Master P is who he is, because he's able to persevere and be able to logically analyze even his own situation and be transparent and vulnerable enough to tell you what the reality of his own life is going on, regardless of the success that you may see. What I got from that, sometimes you got to understand, like, when people say these types of things, a lot of people are looking at it like, is this real? Is it fake? I'm seeing, can I receive a message that he's trying to convey? What am I getting out of it? What I got out of what he just said, I see myself in what he just said. And when I say that, is sometimes people see me and see what I got going on, and they think everything's fucking fire and is going, you know what I'm saying, is great. And they don't know sometimes, like, the brightest lights on me, I might be going through the darkest time. But you have to work through that and persevere regardless of what's going on. So when I see, and that's why he stood on that hill overlooking some type of beautiful scenery that he's put himself on, because as you're seeing him go through a public miscommunication with his son, he's showing you the complexities of life, the multifacets of life, and that even though this is happening, despite what you see going on, look where I am standing telling you this message. There's always a good and a bad to everything. And I don't know if it's real or fake. It could be for love, growing up hip hop. What I received from that was that we all have good and bad things going on with us. It's just how you perceive your own situation is where you're going to be based off of that video. That's it. And we can continue to keep it pushing.
Period. I'm still gonna wait to see how shit growing up hip hop. Now y'all got one viewer, bitch. It's gonna be me to see if all of this shit was playing out while y'all was recording.
Facts. And then we're gonna play okay, so let me break down this Bimmy clip for y'all people. Okay, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Bimmy. He's affiliated with,
shout out to everybody in the building.
Yeah, he's affiliated with Deb Anthony. You know,
affiliated, that's her brother.
Right, that's her brother. You know, Deb Anthony, salute to her. She really gets in her bag. She's a businesswoman, and I would I actually, when I was working the Finish Line back in the day, she came in there and shopped. I would love to peep game with her. I would love to sit down, be up under her wing, ever get a number, you know what I'm saying, just network with her. I would love to. So if anybody knows her, you know what I'm saying, please put me in contact.
Over for being in the loop. He's definitely allegedly a part of the Supreme team.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, another shot at you, New York niggas. You fly ass jiggy. Look at this jiggy ass coat. Look at this $20,000 coat.
Classic New York nigga. Let's see what he got on his feet.
Why? Listen, I want to break this down. He is in New York handing out tuna packets and crackers in this fly ass jacket to the less fortunate.
What else was they handing out? They couldn't have.
Where they do that at? Is this y'all co-signing this to New York? Let's play the video. Hold on. Let's play the video. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What is that?
I'm sorry, Papa.
That's more than tuna and crackers. It gotta be. Probably, what is that? Stuffing? Nah, what else is that? It gotta be more than that. What's in the other bag? What is that? Potatoes? It better be. He better be giving them the ingredients of potato salad, macaroni salad, or something.
Hey, now he's allegedly getting off with the custodies in disguise as tuna and crackers. Listen, what I'm
in the paper. What else was on the table? It had to be the
I want to know
salad or something.
Why? Listen, you in this fly ass coat, stunting and fronting for the world to see, right? You got all this money. Why didn't you go somewhere and get meals? You could have ordered 50 meals here, 50 meals there. You're supporting black businesses or whatever business that's locally on the block.
Put money in their pocket. Niggas like y'all ungrateful. Y'all always want to count a nigga fucking pocket. You don't know.
Bro, why the fuck you think niggas want to walk around eating tuna and crackers in the Bronx?
Let me see you get your ass out there and hand out some fucking tuna fish. Matter of fact, with the price of fucking tuna fish, let me see you go and buy 10 cans right now.
Oh, I would have walked. See, y'all ain't got enough niggas like me over there. I would have walked over there and drop kicked tuna. No, I would have went over there and drop kicked that whole table like I'm Queen's Flip. I would have said, nigga, you ain't trapping no tuna on my block, nigga.
You niggas is ungrateful. You niggas is ungrateful.
No, don't show up in no $20,000 leather jacket with the motherfucking shakes with the sheep fur on it and the matching hat, handing out tuna packets and goddamn Ritz crackers. Motherfucker, I better get some lobster mac and cheese and some motherfucking bacon goddamn souffle wrapped around my motherfucking steak, nigga. What is your goddamn problem? We out here suffering, struggling in a pandemic. We ain't even got cars. We can't eat. I'm taking the metro. Niggas pissing on the subway. And I get out of this godforsaken subway where I can't even see the sun because we got an overcast with these big ass buildings. And I arrive from the subway to see you handing out tuna packets with fucking crackers and this fly ass jacket. Nigga, you didn't have to post this shit. You could have got combo meals. Turkey, beef, or goddamn tofu or chicken. We passing out hot plates with combo meals and a soda. We could have been handing out hot plates.
I got a question. Relax. I got a question. Would you have been happier if he would have been handing out chopped cheeses? Would have served him better?
Yes. You know why? You should have been handing out. You should have had 300 chopped cheeses made the Aki way for all them niggas getting tuna pack. If a nigga's that desperate to come up to you in a fly ass jacket and grab a pack of tuna and some stale ass fucking crackers, that warm ass tuna and them stale ass crackers, you think a nigga wouldn't take a chopped cheese the Aki way? I see this camera in 4K. You about to expose me. My ex about to know I'm down bad. My kids I ain't seen since 1995 about to know I'm down bad. The boss who fired me about to know I'm down bad because I'm here accepting hot tuna and crackers from Bimmy. And you think I wouldn't take a chopped cheese the Aki way? The fuck?
Man. Shout out to Bimmy. Look, he out here just trying to help the people.
He's out here playing with niggas. He out here playing with niggas. Yo, J-Dub, can Lil Duval come stand on 45th and Moncrief in that fly ass jacket and hand out tuna fish and crackers?
Nah, nigga can't hand out.
He wouldn't last 8 minutes, bro. The niggas on the street would have walked up to him in his face, been like, "Nigga, that fly ass jacket and all you got is hot tuna and stale crackers. The fuck? Bitch, you ain't got no hooks, fish and chips. You ain't got no Turkish chicken, nigga. You ain't got a fucking 2-piece spicy dark meat, bitch ass nigga.
Cheeseburger.
You ain't got no fucking quarter pounder, you hoe ass nigga. You ain't hit the blue crab. You ain't hit the juicy crab, hoe ass nigga. You came here thinking, bitch, I could have got the tuna by sucking some dick for a crack rock 8 minutes ago. I ain't have to come here on camera to get this from you.
Get the ego boost off of
the
there.
Fuck? Turn that goddamn camera off. I'm with Charles White. You need to stop fighting. You need to stop shooting nigga whoop jazz. You need to start shooting the cameraman. All right? Jimmy, stop doing it. I don't like that shit. Listen, I like the people who are on social media, and the way they move social media is this what they do. That's their thing. They're activists in the community. They make little sandwiches and care packets every day, and that's how they move on social media. It's a daily thing. They're activity. But don't be out in Magic City. Don't be starlets and VIP throwing hundreds of dollars with bitches who still got tape on their titties, going goddamn dressed in fly-ass jiggy jackets, sitting next to Deb Anthony on Mav Hoffa clout chasing, and then on Monday, you out here handing me hot tuna and stale crackers. I would have ran down on that nigga.
Oh, boy.
I would have ran down on that nigga if I was in New York, and I had that jacket on right now like a dirty-ass chain and would have put it on a dirty nigga back world tour and a 904. You coming up here in that motherfucking flash jacket handing out tuna melts. Nigga, you couldn't even hand out a tuna melt. Tuna and crackers, bitch. You have something to wash that shit down with? Hoe ass nigga.
Nah, I'm dumb tape that you said 300 chopped cheeses. You would be
300 chopped cheeses for the streets.
Niggas would have been eating good.
The
better
fuck?
than that fucking. You know a nigga went home and threw that damn.
Everybody getting the runs on me. Bubble guts on me all week.
So you basically saying anything would have been better. Some White Castle, some Popeyes, some fucking Mickey D's. You would have been happy with
Nigga.
anything than tuna and crackers.
Bro, you just reminding niggas how down bad they already are. Motherfucker only got money for tuna and crackers. Why you think I'm grabbing it for you on camera? Bitch ass nigga.
Niggas don't got no shame.
The
man.
fuck? If I gotta accept tuna and crackers from nigga, how down bad am I? You just reminding niggas how down. And the reason why they ain't say shit, cause that's what they used to. Look, wait, is that a pack of Newports on the table? Or is that, oh no, that's the tuna. I'm sorry. Thought that nigga was handing out Newports like a combo meal. You know niggas love nicotine.
Them niggas love them Newport.
Niggas love nicotine like Nikes.
Niggas love Newport.
That fly ass hoodie with the jacket. What is that, mink? You know I'm a pocket watcher. What's that?
Raccoon.
That's rabbit. That's definitely.
Oh, that's rat. Oh, how many bunnies had? How many bunnies had to die for this wide back Negro? Bitch killed the fucking petting farm to make the lace that neck. The fuck? Bitch ass nigga out here dressing like hip hop Bugs Bunny handing out tuna melts. I would have ran down on that nigga. Took that fly ass jacket off and put it on a greasy back tour in the 904. Every hood nigga with a felony would have had that shit on.
They should have slapped the tuna off.
I would have passed that shit around like a backwood, nigga. The fuck? I would have Queens flipped that nigga table, nigga.
Oh, this is why I cannot.
That's New York shit. Last time you was here, we had to talk about how niggas had the rats on the rotisserie and motherfuckers got robbed for glizzies with no condiments. Now niggas is passing out tuna and crackers.
Niggas said,
you had Alpo taking pictures with niggas. When y'all gonna start running back down on niggas? Restore the feeling. I need niggas back scared again in New York. Niggas ain't, y'all shit sweet up there. Mayor Adams got y'all niggas hitting the za. Got the bishop riding around in drop tops. Nigga, not the New York I know. Not the New York I know. What the fuck? Where's the old New York? That's why they keep flying Starr back up to New York. There ain't enough hate back in the streets.
Nah.
Hey, I need niggas in the morning waking up with hate on their heart.
Period. Make New York great again. I'm with
Start
you.
making these niggas tuck their chains in.
Now you fucking talking.
Hey, get back to the New York. Hey, Killa, get back to the New York that ran down on Tupac.
Period. No. Whoa.
And that's my nigga. Get back to New York who ran down on Pac and gave him hot leg because he ain't give it up fast enough. He ain't giving up fast enough.
All the Big ain't have nothing to do with that. Let's be very clear.
You ain't talking about Biggie. Pac, hey, get back to New York. Pac, you ain't even, hey, listen.
Hey, as long as we leave Biggie out of it.
Listen, they said Pac wasn't moving quick enough in the spirit of obedience, and we got to remind him, we got the obedience right here, and we gonna pump this hot lead in you and make sure them chains is relieved off your greasy ass neck, courtesy of Jimmy Henchman. Get back to that, New York.
Oh man.
Hot clips.
I cannot.
Allegedly.
This is
allegedly.
I can't even drink with this nigga. This nigga got the water coming out my nose. I do not want alcohol coming out my nose. I cannot. I told y'all he be in his big bag, but I'm with my brother. When he get to talking that old New York shit, you know, I'm definitely in that bag. You feel me? Make New York great again. Let's bring back niggas shooting. I'm with the shootouts. But,
hey, take back the niggas talking greasy.
Bring back the warnings.
Hey, take back the niggas talking greasy. Hey, Killa.
Like, get the kids upstairs. You feel me? Like,
Killa. Take it back to when the game got on Hot 97 talking greasy and 50 sent niggas to the station. Hey, get back to when niggas was talking greasy about Lil' Kim and niggas had to let off some lead in that motherfucker to remind motherfuckers what time it was. Get back to when niggas was trying to bootleg Hove albums and Hove had to poke niggas up to restore the culture.
All this shit is allegedly. Bring it back. Bring it back. Huh?
See, y'all think I give New York a hard time. I know enough New York shit to know. Yeah, hey, take it back to New York when You Can Hate Me Now drop in the tunnel and you hoe ass niggas had to get out the way.
Period.
When Flex had to stop the record and tell, hey, all you hoe ass niggas, if you ain't living that like that, I need you by the bar next to the women.
Period. Oh, salute to the tunnel. If you know, you know.
Don't have me I'm only hard on you niggas because I know you niggas.
We need some air horns for that.
I've been going up to New York since I was 5-6 years old.
Oh, yeah.
98, 99. Hard knock life type shit. I was up there when I Get Money was ringing off in the streets July of 2007.
Shout out to New York, baby.
You see the year in the time out July 2007. I Get Money was the hottest record in the nation. Niggas in New York was that shit out they fucking car.
Period.
I was there in Harlem getting my Ed Hardy on because Jim Jones dropped Ballin' and we all starts wearing medium shirts.
Salute to Harlem. Harlem definitely be on a check-in.
Salute.
Oh boy.
Listen, I understand it's 2 a.m. I understand you are probably tired.
I do this. You know I do this.
Oh, listen, I just checked at the time. It's 2:05.
It's 2:17.
I mean, it's actually 2:17 a.m. We just been live for 2 hours and 6 minutes. So, do we have anything else we want to discuss before we wrap it up? Because listen, we got people in here. Motherfuckers are still in here.
Oh, they here. I mean, I sent you a link to what's going on. That this is kind of new. I didn't know if you wanted to touch on it before we did get up out of here. I wanted to pick your brain about the
Resend it for me.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just like that shit. Maybe it'll come through. I don't know, child. Let me see. Can I copy the link? It's a link to the academic shit. Lil Got
the Milagro?
No. 6ix9ine getting called out by that rapper.
Yeah, I think. Matter of fact, thanks for bringing. Let's talk. Let's touch on that before we dip because me and Jay Doug was watching that shit before. Like right when we walked in. Honestly, right when I walked in, he was already watching it. So bring it up. This this gonna be the last topic of the night, bro. We went crazy tonight, man. Real shit. We got 40 people in this motherfucker. 2:18 a.m. What?
Shout out to the squad, Killa Gang.
Shout out to the squad. We went live after midnight.
Subscribing and clicking that notification for Perspectives and Facts podcast over here on YouTube, you guys.
And salute to
my brother from another. Love.
And salute to A Gift in the Curse podcast. Hey, Lou, when you listen back to the Starr report, I gave you a shout out again. I told him, I was like, you about to go live. I'm about to go live right after your show. And it was before I even had the idea that me was going to go live together. I was just letting our pops are letting his audience know.
Right.
That we all get off of there.
Simply Safe protects over 1 million homes in the United States, now including my own. My friend.
Y'all can go ahead and segue yourselves into here.
Hey.
But it's the video of 6ix9ine. We just getting through the little advertisements at YouTube shit.
I only read the end of that comments. Y'all are going crazy.
Now listen, y'all was in. Yo, listen, y'all see what time it is. That this is how we gonna move. For now, this is how we gonna move. Listen, I'm keeping it a buck. This is the new media. This is what the fuck is about to pop off. This is what's going on. Get used to seeing this goddamn face. Get used to seeing both of these faces. This is a new black media. This is what's been missing in the media space. Everybody trying to hold dicks, be friends, and circle jerk everybody like they need a motherfucker. We gonna come out here fucking going ham, going in on niggas, man. And now we playing the 6ix9ine and academics clip. Just remember who told you this real shit first.
A month previous, right? We take it a month back. The whole internet was saying YSL is not a game. It's not a game. Young Thug's lawyer went in court and said this is a music label, right? I think they was distributed through what? Cohen. What's his name? 300.
300.
They had a
Kevin Lodge showed up in
Kevin. So Kevin, what's his name?
Kevin Lodge.
Kevin Lodge, big exec, black guy, bullhead, showed up in court and said, since the day I met Jeffrey, since the day I met Young Thug, YSL, the money I invested from 300 Entertainment into this label, this is a label. This is not a game. 1 month later, Sergio Fat Ass Kitchens is in court calling YSL a gang. Yeah. That is not admitting to no crime. You just had a man. Wait. When Young Thug went to court and said, listen, I need a bail package. I will have 24-hour security. You could put an ankle monitor. You could do this. I just want a bail package to be released from prison, jail, whatever, to go home. YSL is not a gang. It's a record label. I'm going to have my label exec come. I'm going to have this person, that person. All these people come and vouch for me that this is a music label. Nowhere, no how in the transcript, the stenographer typing it up, did they say, yes, and we are a gang. They denied that. Denied. Till Sergio Fat Ass Kitchens went in that courtroom and admitted. Nah, I'm dead ass, nigga. Till he went into that courtroom and said, the judge said, YSL is a gang and a record label. YSL committed crimes in furtherance of the gang to whatever. Is that correct, Mr. Kitchens? What did he say?
Yes, ma'am.
So he just implicated YSL being a gang. So now his fat ass is home, right? All the people who's locked up, like Jeffrey, like Young Thug, now he can't go with that defense. He can't go with the defense of saying, I'm a record label. Your man just copped out, went home, told the judge, told the DA, yes, it is a gang, nigga. It's a fucking gang. I'm out. Bye. See you. You didn't admit to your, no, hold on. And follow me here. Don't get sidetracked with another question. So you just told, you're not admitting to your crime. You just told the court that YSL's a gang. So now you just fucked up your man's defense. Your man can say, listen, look how many records we sold. Look how many stadiums we sold out. Look, we're a record label. You just said out your own mouth, we're a gang.
So, and this is the next clip we're going to play the segue into what 6ix9ine just said before we wrap the show up. I love the fact that we do an extended show tonight. Go ahead and play that right here.
Put my brother's name in shit, nigga. Like, you tripping. I don't give a fuck about none of that. What y'all got going on? Hey, man, keep that. I'm tell you, I ain't playing about my brother. I don't care about no security. I don't care about none of that. And get on with a nigga on my mama. Hey, keep that shit toward Gunner, bro. Don't put my brother's name in shit, nigga. Like, you tripping. I don't give a fuck about none of that. What y'all got going on? Hey, man, keep that. I'm tell you, I ain't playing about my brother. I don't care about no security. I don't care about none of that. And get on with a nigga on my mama. Hey, keep that shit toward.
So, after you see that 6ix9ine came out and had something to say, right? Now you see a YSL affiliate coming out and telling niggas to keep, his brother's name out his mouth. But his dumb ass has to also understand that you cannot be threatening employees of law enforcement, which is 6ix9ine. Because you're threatening employees of law enforcement, 6ix9ine, all he has to do is let his coworkers know that he feels threatened, and that man will be back in the paddy wagon with Young Thug and the rest of these YSL members. So hopefully he sees this episode and he retracts his statements before 6ix9ine's coworkers come and do their job on him too. Start investigating.
I better make sure I don't ever threaten the bishop, because allegedly.
Hey, listen, since he came home, hey, you better slow down. You better slow down. It was like he just got hired. Okay? But like he got on his second interview. They sent him home with a new hire packet. All right. Talk me to death. You know I'm right next to the snitch network. I'll call them niggas right now.
Call them. I need the paperwork. Allegedly.
Hey,
All
listen.
this shit
Hey,
is
we'll get it.
allegedly.
We'll get it. In New York case too. We'll get it early. All right. Talk me to death. Okay.
Allegedly. All this shit is allegedly. Look, but I just got one question for you because before we go, you guys, I haven't watched the episodes, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm here for the fuckery. So I am gonna admit that I have oh, it's so hard to say. I'm so sorry. I've subscribed to the Zeus Network. Okay.
Oh my God. Hey, before you continue, really quick, I want to give a shout out to my guy, Chig Smooth, in the live chat. He hopped in here about 8 minutes ago. I'm pretty sure he's still in here, but salute Chig Smooth. He got over like 80K subscribers on Instagram. I mean, not on Instagram, on YouTube. Like Joe Budden, Rory Mall. Anybody who's been popping in the media, they know Chig Smooth's gonna cover him. They already be like, listen, if I fart too loud, Chig Smooth is gonna have wall-to-wall coverage on it. Chig Smooth, if I sip on a banana peel, Chig Smooth is gonna go up in 12 minutes about the color of the banana peel and how hard I fell and what color shoes I had on that hit the concrete once my New York fitted came off. So salute Chig Smooth. I swear to God, if something pop off, I go on YouTube. Chig Smooth already got a video up on it. He Chig Smooth is moving faster than academics. I'm keeping the buck because academics got too much going on. So Chig Smooth is coming right in and just feeling that whole wave. Listen, something pop off tonight. We'll wake up. Chig Smooth got a video on it. So I want to just say
salute to Chig Smooth. I make
sure
sure
to Chig Smooth on YouTube. You will be doing your due diligence. But continue. Go ahead. I just want to shout out the big dog.
Okay, salute to Chig Smooth. I'll be subscribing and checking him out. Look, I'm ashamed to say I am one of those who have subscribed, but only because I feel like I have to do my due diligence and get in my journalism bag and get in my deep bag. Because I always try to.
How we can use that excuse to look at degenerate shit.
No, I want to think big, bitch. I'm trying to get a biggest perspective as to what's really going on when we come into this Christian and base situation. So allegedly, the first 2 episodes has dropped, and I wanted to know if you got a chance to see the clips of,
Blueface, yeah,
father and the son. Well,
yeah,
the father and the son. I don't know if you've seen the video of the brother trying to check Blueface.
I seen one of them. I seen the brother, and Blueface was like, "Yo, didn't you beat up your girlfriend too?" And he was like, "Yeah." And me and her dad talked it out, and he was like, "Okay, so if your bitch hit you, you gonna whoop her ass, right?" It's like, "Yeah." So he's like, "So what the fuck you think I'm doing to your sister? I'm giving her wheel kicks, eye jammies. You know what I'm saying? Putting her in headlocks. You know your goddamn sister. This bitch ain't got her mind. You know your sister half slow. I gotta whoop her ass sometimes. You know she's slow. You had to whoop her ass. That's why she can fight now. Because she was pulling these slow games on you, and you was 2-piecing her up. So she used to it. Don't be coming around here acting like you don't be whooping your bitch ass too. And her crackhead ass daddy allegedly coming up trying to sneak Blueface. I love how Blueface spitting a block on him on Neighborhood. Knocked that old ass. Bro, Blueface knocked the keys and wallet out that old head nigga pockets. I know that's right. Old head thinking he doing something. Knock that old nigga down. Put that nigga keys in his wallet on the curb. And then her trifling ass clout chasing sister trying to fight. And then her other aunt. Do you see the other family member picking out a wedgie during this whole debacle? Nigga shit. Why you digging in your ass doing it? We probably gonna find a clip. Oh, we could, yeah. You doing it with no sound. See, that's why I love my producer.
But then he connect.
Oh, the dad? Look, don't look like it, but you violated. Oh, yeah, crackhead ass nigga trying to do something. Now you know what? Hey, say what you want about Blueface. That nigga know how to square up with it. I love how Cali niggas be throwing their elbows up before they get into a fight, bro. Cali niggas throw their elbows up so high before they start squabbling, bro. You know you find a Cali nigga, this nigga elbows by his shoulders. Look at him, see? Them elbows, look how he coming. Pow! Old ass nigga. Look at the keys. Look at the key. Pause. Oh, look at the keys. Hold on, look at look behind nigga whole life fell out of his pockets. Whole social security and birth certificate on the ground. Bitch ass old head dropped his last paycheck on the motherfucking floor. The fuck? Bow on neighborhood. Old buster ass Mork.
Nah, but why the brother, when the brother seen Blueface knock his dad out, he fell back. He said, "Oh no, I'm good."
Because he seen that nigga run down on neighborhood. Look at him. You know, look at his elbows. That's a Cali nigga.
Not the brother saying.
Hey, what they say? Hey, teach a man how to squabble. Off a snowfall, teach a man how to squabble. On neighborhood.
Holy shit.
On neighborhood. Look at her cloud chasing sister. Keep pulling your titties out dressed like the Grinch.
Why did
the fuck? Looking like Chester the goddamn cheetah. It's cool. Looking ass nigga. It's cool to be cheesy. It's cool to be cheesy.
Yo, you get on my fucking
hot Cheeto Grinch ass bitch stealing Christmases and EBT cards.
Hey, I cannot fucking stand you.
Clout chasing ass bitch.
Nah, you gotta hit that. It's cheesy one more time.
It's cool to be cheesy. Goof ass bitch. Look at this goof ass bitch.
Nah.
Hey, look at this. Look at the Cali on Crip. Neighborhood, nigga. Neighborhood, nigga. On Crip. Neighborhood, nigga.
The son ain't want no.
Got your AARP card on the goddamn curb. Ain't no more free coffees at McDonald's, nigga.
None of his kids helps him.
Cause you know why?
Because ran right to Blueface side.
You know why? Because our generation was raised on shooting niggas with switches 50 feet away from the ops. Our generation, niggas like Blueface, niggas like me, certain niggas who grew up in certain environments where the guns wasn't an option. No, you had to fight. And when a nigga seen, hey, you knock my daddy out, you might knock me out too. But I'm gonna be knocked out with my daddy before I'm just standing there looking bewildered.
Right.
Goof ass jit. Let your daddy get knocked out. Then you come around talking about, man, why you hit my sister, man? Nigga, because your sister is halfway slow, drooling at the mouth, eating cheese pizza. The only reason Blueface is with her because she probably got some Bati boy evidence on, cause allegedly, and he with her before she exposed that nigga into his alternative lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? She probably know he be dealing in the alternative pussy dimension off camera. Cause you ain't seen that interview where he was not in an interview, they be going on live, and he was reading the comments on live, and what he likes to do is read some of the comments that be like taking shots at him. So like one of the comments, and she was looking at him like, yo, why don't you be reading comments when niggas be talking shit about you? Why don't you read none of the real shit? Like when niggas be saying you gay and shit. And like that nigga was like, he was like, yo, like really, like he like kind of, yeah, it was one of the moments, like, but she was basically saying like, how come you don't be reading comments when niggas be saying you gay? So
because you say what you want about her, she definitely give it up. She definitely is a real one. She definitely keep it 1,000. I've seen this young lady conduct herself better than her elderly castmates, allegedly.
And hold on, listen. If we have 7 more minutes to go to 2:30, I have one more fucking topic that I want to talk about. The Sidney Starr. Do we have that queued up? When we do, let me know. I can talk until we have it queued up. Sidney Starr, the transsexual Instagram model.
Is that what we gonna call her? We're not gonna give her that. She's, in my opinion, a shit starter and a career ruiner. Now, granted, his career probably would have been in the toilet regardless, because I think Right There was his last hit he could have did.
Nah. It was at You know his last hit was at shit he did with niggas from Smart Guy, Jason Weaver. That if you one call away, roll with me. If you was one call away. Hey, that shit was fire. I might cut that shit on when I'm in the car tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but that was the last hit.
You know that because back then it was cool to get young actors who wanted to sing. They was getting niggas who wanted to fulfill their singing dreams.
Hey, I got a question. I want to start a thread on Twitter about all the 90s R&B songs that were ruined by horrible rap interludes in the middle of a classic song.
Ooh.
None of them rap verses on them R&B tracks in the 90s aged well at all. And they never got a prominent rapper for a feature. They always got a random nondescript nigga who was in the studio to write the most cheesy bars in the middle of a fucking rap song. I mean, in the middle of a dope R&B song. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Hell yeah, I'm going through a few in my head. You know.
So listen, listen. Before we play this Sidney Starr clip, me and you gonna get together this week and we're gonna make a list of top R&B songs ruined by horrible rappers in the 90s, and we're gonna premiere it later this week.
Yes, we can definitely get in that bag. I am here for it.
That's a fact. Okay, so we got the Sidney Starr clip queued up.
Any man, and I've said this before, that is attracted to a trans woman is not gay. Any man, and I've said this before, that is attracted to a trans woman is not gay.
What are your thoughts and comments on that? I would like the biological cishet woman to comment before I say what I would like to say about it.
I think this bitch is delusional, and I think a lot of them are, and I don't want to say too much because I get these motherfuckers all riled up. They very sensitive. You know, all them alphabet motherfuckers are sensitive as fuck. And I be trying to reiterate the fact that I'm the B in the LGBT LMNOP gang, right? But
right.
I think that a lot of these transgender women are really, in my opinion, mentally ill. Not saying I don't subscribe to the theory of people being spirits. I think we are all spirits. I think that maybe our spirits may not have any gender. You feel me? I feel like people are born into bodies that they may not feel like theirs, right?
Right, like emotions cross genders type shit, which you're pretty much saying. Like you can feel, yeah.
But with that being said, right, my thing is this: a man who knows that because what are they? What is really transgender nowadays? They say that they transgender, but when they go to jail, they go into the men's prison, meaning that they're technically not transgender.
Listen, when pressed by law enforcement, they're going to remind you what you are. When pressed by law enforcement, they're going to remind you what you are. My comments on the situation with it is...
But let me ask you a question. If you knew that if you met a badass female and now she had a vagina, she's went, because they have the surgeries. You have the people who have gone through with the surgeries. You know, these niggas are getting they chopped cheeses chopped off.
Can the vagina get wet once they do the surgery?
Well, I got a real vagina, sir, so I couldn't tell you. Maybe, you know, but with lube and see, but people don't realize, right? A dick is just a vagina that fell out.
But my dick doesn't get wet. But my dick doesn't get wet.
Dick is
like
not no
now, I
vagina.
might be Ivan oozing at the top, but I'm not like wet. I mean, maybe that might be equivalent to being wet. I guess I don't know. But I never. But as a man, don't ever be getting touched on and your meat hard and you telling the girl, "Oh, I'm so wet," because you got pre-cum on your tip. If you ever say that as a nigga, bro, go home, bro. I hope she rethinks giving you any type of pussy that night.
That's
Nigga said, hey, nigga was getting touched on. Oh, I'm leaking. Head ass, nigga. I bet you talk on the phone laying on the side under the covers. Anyways, my thoughts on it is this, right?
Would you be immediately turned off? Like if she
But if I was talking to a woman or talking to a nigga and he said he tucked his dick in his body as a pussy, that what you're saying? Would I feel offended?
A dick is a vagina.
What you're saying is, if I was talking to a man
that fell out.
What you're saying is, if I know, because sometimes y'all clicks look like tiny dicks. So let's, if we really want to talk about anatomy, we can get in that bag. What I'm saying is this.
I can't speak to that because I do not have one of those clips.
But you seen what I'm talking about.
I know
what
exactly
I'm saying.
what
If it's
what
I'm saying,
that looks too close like a penis for me, if you ask me.
Okay, so we getting some education. Hold on, Nene. I'm gonna put this comment up. Nene's giving us some education, saying they take hormones to stay with. Because sometimes they take no, because they take estrogen pills, and the people who want to transition take testosterone pills, and that stuff plays to a factor on your bodily functions if you're trying to transition. That's true. One thing I'm gonna do on this platform, I may stand on another side, but I'm always here for the education. If anybody's from that community, I'm more than welcome to give them a platform to speak or get some type of facts off, because I don't want you thinking just because I'm not a part of the community that I'm automatically against community, because I'm not. What I'm going to say about this topic is you wouldn't let me come into the alphabet community and tell you what's gay, because that's not my place. So I don't want you coming into the heterosexual community telling me what's straight and redefine what straight is in my community, because you're not about a part of my community and subculture, you don't have the merit or right to tell me and redefine how I view myself and us in this culture. Because if you were a man or woman, okay, say you're a guy, right, and you let niggas throw parties in your backyard, niggas throwing hella barbecues in your backyard, right? Niggas throwing so many barbecues in your backyard that now you're so bitched out by being a high value power bottom, you decide that you want to be a chick now, right? you went through the gauntlet of gay sex. You have graduated to now becoming a full woman, right? How are you so gay you go straight? You are so gay you decide to be a woman, and now you target not gay men, because you don't see these trans with gay men. You see them targeting straight heterosexual identifying men because they're trying to rewrite what straight is. You can't be a part of the community and then try to shapeshift back into straight politics, because I, as a straight man, am not going to comment or try to tell you what's gay. I'm not going to rewrite your lines, because that's up for you guys to decide in your community. And I'm going to respect that enough to give you your space and peace. But please reciprocate that energy and give us our space. If a heterosexual man, to me, wants to be with a transsexual woman, to me, that is gay, and you are a part of the community, and that's okay. Don't insert yourself with that, because what you're doing, not only do you target straight men, you don't really target gay men, you target straight masculine men, you're also trying to pigeonhole yourself with biological women. And I don't speak for biological women, but they may feel a type of way with that, because you're giving more insinuations why you should stand next to them. And I don't know if that's something that they're comfortable with. DL straight men love they do. But what I'm saying is that means them niggas is gay.
But that's a mind fuck for me. Oh my god!
If you like trans women, you like chicks with tools. That's a part of the community. If that's not, why have y'all added all these inclusive alphabets to cover every base?
She said that's a bisexual so-called straight man.
Bisexual, the B is a part of it's the second letter. It's the vice president of the LGBTQIA community. It's the second letter.
Men can't be bisexual.
No, men can be bisexual, because if you like women and men, you're bisexual. It's just like it's women who like men and women. I'm not going to discount anybody part of the community, and I'm not going to disqualify you. There are bisexual people out here, men and women. I'm not going to sit here and try to perpetrate a narrative that I'm not a part of, nor do I live. It is probably some men who do that type of stuff and let them do. They're classified as bi. But what I'm saying is that's what they are. Don't pigeonhole them into the straight men category. Don't think that don't think that a man and a transgender is a heterosexual relationship, regardless of the surgery or not. That is a part of the community. You can say he may be bi and she's trans, and the BT are making a BLT in the community of sandwiches. And that's okay. And that should be celebrated. And that should be something you guys applaud. But don't confuse the waters with people who don't live that lifestyle. That's the only thing I'm saying. I don't have a problem with Sidney Starr or how she thinks. I just don't want her to pigeonhole her community with the heterosexual community, knowing she was born a man and knowing that she doesn't date power bottoms, probably. She doesn't date niggas who have sugar in their tank. She doesn't date openly gay men, probably. Like most transsexual women don't date openly gay men, right?
They don't.
So let's stop acting like there's not an alternative gender, not gender, but a narrative or agenda that you have. You just want to normalize more straight men into having sex with transsexuals.
Yeah.
Just say that's what you want.
Right. I think that is disgusting. In my opinion, I'm sorry, I don't want to offend anybody, but it's very annoying as a bisexual woman, straight woman, whatever you want to label me as. It's very scary out here for us dealing with, men, because a lot of them are DL.
What about the women?
But
They
hold
DL too.
But see, it's a double standard. It's cool when rappers made it cool, but let me say this: if you're proud,
you think so? You think it's women on the down low from what?
No, women ain't on the down low unless your boyfriend's.
But it's women going with other women.
It is, that is a double standard that's been acceptable in culture. Girls can come at you all the time and be like, "Oh, I date one bisexual," and we accept that. But that's the double standard in society. But what I'm saying is, if you are to be part of LGBTQ community, just like you're proud to be a part of the Latino community, Black community, when you're proud of a community, you claim everything is yours.
Yeah, but why it gotta be a fucking community? Why that shit?
No, we're all in some type of community subculture. What I'm saying about what Sidney Starr said, if you're proud of your community and where you stand in it, claim it. Claim the niggas that talk to you as gay and a part of the community, because they are. If you are proud of you and your community, stop trying to pigeonhole yourself in the mind. What do you mean? You are a male who transitioned as a woman that are now telling me you're in a heterosexual relationship. How are you identifying as a transsexual woman and also trying to say that you are in a heterosexual relationship? That's a contradiction. How are you identifying and contradicting two things at one time in a lifestyle choice? I don't have a problem with it. Just properly identify what you're doing. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. They're saying that, fuck yeah, there are women on the ZL. It's a lot of them. That's weird to me, being that it's more, accepted. It's about to be 2023. Like,
but a lot of women don't want people to know they be eating no cat.
What people listen? They parents? Because women be letting everybody know they on that type of time, bro. That's like, that shit has been that has been the last 10 years. Women being with other women has become normalized to the point where it's almost expected when you're probably.
Well, it depends on what type of relationship that woman got trying to go in. Because sometimes women be wanting the men to take them serious, so they won't let another man know I've been with a stud and doing all this.
My thing is, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like my point might be if you deal with studs. Like if you like lipstick lesbians, you know what I'm saying? You like, that's your thing, cool. But if you dealing with Strappy over here, then like I can't really get down. I mean,
why not?
But listen, I'm low key saying that in just because I know I've gotten down with some women who got down with stuff. So I'm not saying like that's all my deal breaker. But what I'm saying is that the reason why I can't get down with that sometimes because it's like you still low key in my eyes want to want a guy, you just want female energy in a guy. So you're gonna date a woman who's presenting herself as a stud and then get hit with the strap. But really all you're doing is just reminding the stud daddy hitting you with the lambskin strap that you really still want to take dick. And there's nothing like the real, ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a warm piece of meat between them legs. And it's not like the stud's gonna put the lambskin in the microwave before she slide on you. So it's just a different situation. Big Elvis in the chat. I ain't hard to eat. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So pretty much like I said, man, I feel like with the whole Sidney Starr situation, because she tried to set Nelly up, I can't really take her commentary on
Chingy.
Yeah, Chingy. What did I say? Nelly, my bad, Nelly. The fact that she set Chingy up, I don't feel like her opinion has any validity, knowing that she has also been a perpetrator of misinformation when it comes to her culture. That's only heightened up the feelings of homophobia in the black community.
She ended that man's whole career.
She did. What do you hold on, Nee, before we leave, because I want to be objective. Nee, can you tell me what I'm way off on?
I think she talked about you and not wanting the stud, but you would date up.
Maybe I am. I'm not saying I'm right. No. Listen, I'm not saying that I'm right when I made that statement about women date the stud dynamic.
Shout out to you, Trevor. He do got a call-in number. We just didn't put it up today.
Yeah, that's just
maybe you didn't put it up because we on a collaboration, Jay. Somebody wants
I honestly probably just forgot, man. But honestly, it's cool because I think, especially with this episode, me and you had so much to say.
Right.
We had to care. It was one of them episodes. Listen, we had to drop 35 and 35. Like, Thursday, Friday, I will be more happy to take on callers. Me and her almost cooked for 3 hours, just me and her. So that's just letting you know. But like we love the callers, but for the fact that me and her almost cooked for 3 hours straight, let you know we had to get in our bag tonight.
Hello.
It was one of them 7-minute songs with 4 verses.
Yes.
So Elvis the Chef, I appreciate you pulling up. Everybody, Nene, I appreciate you pulling up. Trevor Jackson, I appreciate you pulling up. Hopefully, like I said, when we do the next episode, we're definitely gonna have a link in the chat. Like I said today, because we're doing a collab episode, we had so much to talk about, and the fact that we kind of took a little 2-hour hold before we went live. It was a lot building up, and I love the way we ran today's episode. We just carried this shit because there was so much to talk about. We had so much to say that, we wanted all the guests to sit down, roll up your weed, get your popcorn, and sit back. We wanted y'all to take a break. We want to just provide y'all entertainment tonight. So, anything you want to let anybody know or say before we hop off of here?
Nah, make sure y'all Killa Gang subscribe to my brother from another perspective and facts podcast on YouTube.
And
subscribe. Shout out to my Killa Gang. I appreciate y'all for being in the building for almost 3 hours, huh?
Yeah, salute to
y'all. Salute to your chat too.
Nah, facts.
This is a Gift and a Curse podcast. My name is Killa.
Exactly.
Put some respect on it.
This was a beautiful episode. I really love the way we were able to sit here and collab and really give our audience what they wanted, because I want to bring you on my pod because I know you've introduced me and ingratiated me with your audience, and they fuck with me. So I wanted to make sure that I can return a favor and ingratiate you, my audience, and they can kind of get a glimpse and see how me and you are able to cook on camera, and we have the chemistry where me and you can really carry a show for almost 3 hours straight, high off the liquor, half sleep, smoking on Zah. So if you catch us in the afternoon when the sun up, we might go on for 5 hours, nigga.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it. Hey, thank you, Elvis. Appreciate it. Hey, y'all subscribe to the both of us. We're New Black Media. We are the wave. We are the children of Starr. So that already lets you know we are going to be giving it up the way you're used to. Just like the old school, we ain't out here nut hugging and circle jerking motherfuckers for opportunities. We'll cuss out the nigga with the bag and take it from him. I told you, if I seen Bimmy with that fly ass rabbit skin jacket, I would have popped up on that table and ran him down for it.
Niggas is ungrateful. They should be more grateful, huh?
Tuna and Listen, this is Perspective Facts podcast. This is a Gift and
A
the Curse
Gift and the Curse
podcast. Salute to the artists. Salute to the killers in the audience. I got to give my supporters a nickname, but I just want to just salute y'all, man. I appreciate y'all being here. We're only here for almost 3 hours because y'all been in here with us for almost 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So salute. I hope everybody has a wonderful night. Get home safe.
Yeah, you guys. I love you. Have a good night. Be
Love you
sure
guys.
keep your head on the swivel at all times and
Ab-
out the phones. It can save your life. You feel me? Good
Take
night,
care.
Jay. I love you, my brother from another wheel chat.
Good night. Love you too, man.